up? What up? It's your dude Gigwise here. Happy Sunday, aka Tim, T-I to the M. I gotta see if my, okay, it did work. I was just checking something. I gotta like my own video here. Comments. What up, Steve? What up, DigiNomad? I'm running to get some smokes and some gas, and then I'm gonna flip on UberEats for like an hour. See if I can get paid to get back home. Sweating, and I just shaved. My neck is burning. My couch is gone. It's in that dumpster, the entire thing. All of it. Cushions, you name it. Everything is in that dumpster. I cut it up in a bunch of pieces. You found yourself a new font machine there. A lot of people from like the Philippines and Thailand use that, whatever you're doing. At least they did on a game I used to play. That was the only people that use that stuff. I never really looked to see where they got it from, but they made some pretty cool looking names out of all those little squiggly thingies. And let me know if you can hear me clear, because it wasn't, my mic wasn't seeming to look like it was when I was testing it before I went live. Didn't seem like it was hearing me well, but you be the judge. I can't hear me. I mean, I can hear me talk here, but not on there. Yeah, I got a little over, I got about right in between a half and a quarter and a half a tank of gas. Yep, that's right where it is. Which means it probably took me $20 in fuel to do the curry order I did on Thursday, because I haven't driven my van since then. I took Friday and Saturday off to work on my house, but man, that couch beat me up. I didn't really I barely got anything done except that couch. That's a big accomplishment. What up, Shane? I gotta turn this app off. I got a catering order tomorrow for like $9.55, $9.35, something like that. $9.35, and Curry sends me an offer, I should say. It's right. It's still there. Let me pull over in the shade. I can't freaking see. Hit that up. Oh, it's gone now. It was just there. Yeah, it wasn't. Anyway, I hardly ever see deliver that orders. Not if I said curry, I meant deliver that. I hardly ever see deliver that orders before 10 o'clock in the morning. They sent me one for $9.55, and I'm like, I got one at $9.35, which I rarely have for on Dlivrd for like $55. I can't remember. $51. I can't. I'll tell you in a second here. $51.55. But yeah, it's at 9:35 a.m. Drop off time 10:15, which is fine. I got to drive over to Granite City, Illinois to drop it off. But they know. I was hoping to get something. Either I prefer something out of Dlivrd so I make more money. But I'll take if it makes sense, I'll take one from Deliver That. They got to make sense to me. I'm just killing time on Deliver That now till I'm hit my 90 days and I can get into that preferred driver program. Then I'll see what it's really all about. Because if I continue to just get the EzCater orders for $30 to $33, I'll take some here and there, but I'm not going to keep trying to rack them up because some of them just don't make sense to me. I'm just trying to rack up numbers. And if you're curious about my thumbnail, I was trying to do more research before I dropped it, but UDM beat me to it this morning. He called it, what do you call it? Uber tasks. What up, Sam Lee? Oh, Rhodey, I thought that said noodle. I can't hardly see the damn screen. But Uber's got in the works. How it even got found out is somehow somebody could see the coding on the iPhone of the updated version of Uber, and in the coding they found it. UDM called it Uber Task, but it's actually Uber Chore, and it's gonna be if they even launch it, they may or may not even happen because Uber has not released any info on it, so this is all just speculative hearsay as far as now, because I did a lot of research trying to find more about it. That's why I didn't want to say anything until I knew more about it, but UDM threw it out there, so now it's out there. So, damn it, UDM, I was holding off. I don't tell all my secrets up front, but it's going to be like TaskRabbit, sort of, kind of. I've never used TaskRabbit. I've never worked for it, and I've never used it. So I don't know how they do their bidding on that. That's why I've never done it, because I don't know what to charge to put somebody's IKEA shelf together. But the way Uber's going to do it, from what I've read, what little info there is out there, is you're going to have to book. If you want something done, you got to pay for an hour. If it's over an hour, you'll have to pay more. But I mean, no matter what it is, you're going to get paid for an hour. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it could be putting shelves together. They're talking it could be going to doing somebody's grocery shopping, which there's already apps for that. So I don't know why they would put that in this Uber Chore. This is just, like I said, speculative hearsay, but Bloomberg has mentioned it. I don't know if it was the New York Times. Major media papers and stuff out there on the webs have been talking about it. It got discovered, I think, early September. But I think that'd be pretty cool if they get it going. Give you something to do, then to break the monotony of just driving around in circles constantly. Go put a shelf together. Go clean out somebody's gutters for $100 or whatever. I have no idea what any of this is going to pay. Because I'm damn, metal plate on the road. I'm assuming that being Uber, you're not going to be able to bid on it and charge your own rates. It'll probably be a pre-selected payout on it, like everything else. Hey, Jenny, what's happening? What's happening? But if anybody wants to research it and see if they can find info out, I haven't. Especially straight from Uber. That's what I was mainly looking for, was something straight from Uber. The only thing I could find was they changed their logo. And people aren't happy with them changing their logo. I don't know why. They're trying to change things up to show their growth. And that's another reason that they're speculating them venturing into this head-to-head deal with TaskRabbit, doing the Uber Chore, is to expand the company more. Since their stock's down a little bit, they want to get it a little bump. They're doing all right money-wise, though. Hey, I can see that in all caps. When I'm driving down the road, that's about the only way I can see anything. Rhodey's always a bit slow here, Sam Lee. It's terrible. Damn it. It's damn cigarettes. I definitely won't fall asleep and burn my house down with a cigarette in my hand, because this thing will go out in 2 seconds. No, that would be the time it doesn't go out. All these years, I still haven't ever done it. I'm gonna quit one of these days. I've been thinking about that more and more. I am so happy I got that couch out of my house. Well, the futon I put in its place, I don't like it. So that futon's not going to stay there. So I'm not done yet. I'm half tempted to just buy, actually get rid of the lazy boy I got and buy 2 matching. But this lazy boy, I got it free off one of my buy nothing freebie Facebook groups. It's not the prettiest, but damn, it's comfortable and it rocks. It reclines and rocks. I mean, it really reclines far back too. But I hardly ever have it kicked all the way back. I just, the first where it kind of stops where you got to put pressure on it. That's perfect. But it's comfy. And I hate to go buy a matching set and it not be as comfy as this one I got for free. I don't know what brand it is, but it comes apart in 2 pieces, so I was able to get it up the stairs. But I'll tell you what, that base of it, the back was easy to get up there. That base, good Lord, it kicked my butt getting that upstairs. I don't mind living upstairs because I got a nice deck out there to look off of and stuff. I'm up in the air. Less people will break into a second floor unit too. You're gonna get burglarized or whatever they call it, robbed. They got to break into more doors. But it's just getting everything up there, and then when you move, you got to think what goes up must come down. The couch, I cut it up into pieces and threw it off my damn deck. I didn't even take it down the stairs. And I actually cut it up into small enough pieces I could. Oh, you know what? It's not all in the dumpster. There was a frame inside underneath the cushions, underneath this pad that went over it. The metal angle iron frame with springs woven in between it. I still have that up on my deck because I'm going to set that out there next to the dumpster for the scrappers. I'll probably do that later tonight. Static? You can't hear me? I hate putting this thing in my ear. Hey, there's Tim's Chrome Bar. They're really going to town on making that place look nice again. It's a local bar here. It just happens to be called Tim's Chrome Bar. I have no idea why it's called Chrome Bar. And it says Cocktail Lounge. They're redoing the neon on the original sign. It looks like they've repainted it. They're really, man, they're making this whole little block look pretty damn good. Oh, there's a movie theater down here. It's not like a full-on movie theater. They've got like a projector and a big screen, but not a big screen like the movie theater. I just saw it on Facebook. Somewhere right here. And I don't know where. Right there. Maybe? No, I don't know. Somewhere right here. I think it's really cool that they're trying to revitalize a lot of the shops here because this is all retail and this neighborhood went to crap for a while. Now it's starting to come back. It didn't hit rock bottom, but it wasn't that great. A lot of rental property that you get landlords renting the deadbeats and government subsidized housing and whatnot. And once the homeowners in the neighborhood start seeing that crap, they start selling and moving out. And they don't care who they sell to. They just want to get the hell out. It takes a long time to bring a neighborhood back. Years. Dude, get out of the middle of the damn road. Guy standing in the other lane. Anybody out working today or everybody taking Sunday off? I know I won't be out late now. I've got a definite order in the morning. I needed to get out of my house. I've been in there for 2 days inhaling all that dust from cleaning, moving shit. Oh man, it's terrible. My allergies are going nuts. Is the music too loud on this stream? I can turn it down. Oh, I got a banner go. I finally figured it's not very hard. I just never paid attention to it. The banner that goes across the bottom of the screen. I finally set one up. What the hell? Headphone will be the death of me. Nobody's going to let that guy go, so I won't either. Some of you may know, but I got these chicken Parmesan patties from Aldi. They're breaded with, like, I don't know, maybe Italian / panko breadcrumbs. They're pretty damn good. I did the first one. I did make a chicken parm sandwich. Only I used cheddar. I didn't use like mozzarella or Parmesan and all that stuff. I used what I had with some spaghetti sauce, marinara, whatever you want to call it. That was pretty good. Well, today I did one for lunch, and I had some like those pre-made Bob Evans mashed potatoes that you get in like the deli section, or where you find your lunch meat, not in the deli, but you know, they're actually Kroger brand. They're not Bob Evans, but they're just as damn good, only they cost like $1.50 less, and it's the same size. But I made my KFC gravy. I am in the wrong lane every flipping time I come down here. I am never going to get used to this. Oh, actually, that lane would have worked. But yeah, I took the bread and put some mashed potatoes on it, put some gravy, put that breaded chicken thing in the middle, and more mashed potatoes and more gravy and more mashed potatoes. It's messy, but it's good. That's how I like my chicken fried steak. I like making a sandwich out of it with mashed potatoes and gravy. But I make my knockoff KFC gravy for it. I love KFC gravy. It's only a matter of time I figured out how to reverse engineer that thing. And I just do it an easy way now. The original way I made I use chicken stock. I use beef stock and chicken stock. You got to mix the two together. Put a little pepper in there because it's a peppery gravy. And then you got to add a little heavy whipping cream. And then you just thicken it up with either a roux or a cornstarch slurry, one or the other. I typically use a cornstarch slurry because it's easy, it's quick. Or to make it a little healthier, you can use arrowroot. Arrowroot's thickener, but it's not very cheap. Cornstarch is cheap. But the way I do it, I just take a pack of chicken flavored gravy and a pack of brown gravy, mix them together, I don't typically have heavy whipping cream on hand, but I just mix those two together with 2 cups, a little less than 2 cups of water. Then I put like a tablespoon of butter in there and just a little milk. Milk is basically heavy whipping cream without the butter fat. So when you add butter to milk, preferably whole milk, but I use the blue cap. You pretty much, once those two melt together, or whatever you put them in, you've got heavy whipping cream. And I always have butter on hand. And I use butter. I don't use margarine. I get my butter typically from Costco, one of them like 4 packs or whatever they come in. Salted too. I like salted butter. Is it my chat? Okay, nobody's chatting. That's why. I need to get my chats going. How the hell you get people to chat like nonstop? I need chatty Cathy's in there. It helps push my live stream. A very active chat will get your live stream found in the search algo better. That's why whenever I'm on somebody's live stream, I'm chatty Cathy because is it still closed? Oh no, it's open. Good. I need a carton of those. Night Watcher. Oh, gosh. Yep, that'll do it. Just a bag for it, though. I'm not worried about it. I do. I don't know. No, I had to go on something and do that, and I never have. So, no. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I put a number in, it doesn't work. And I'm like, I don't know. One of these days, I'm going to set it up. No, I'm not worried about it. They're still $22.98, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm worried about. Perfect. You have a great night. Thanks. Yeah, put that over there. Put the card back in the wallet. Now I'm off to get some fuel. And for those that don't know, most know, on my live streams, we don't have to just talk about gig work. You know me, I ramble and talk about just about damn near anything. Food. We get on food a whole lot. Yeah, when I'm on other people's live stream, I try and really blow up the chat. Hopefully get other people engaging in that chat that's in the chat, not necessarily just the people on the up on the panels. But it's also good for the people on the panel to acknowledge that chat, to keep engaging and keep it going, because that helps. I know, Jenny. I was just saying, I've been thinking about quitting. My buddy Gene's home. Me and him gonna have to go have some lunch somewhere soon. It's one of my buddies I met in culinary school. Yeah, I'm going straight to get gas, and then I'll flip on Uber Eats. Costco close. I go to Costco for all my fuel, and they don't close until 6 o'clock, but they close early on Sunday. God, I inhaled so much freaking dust last couple days. Ugh. I would have had everything done yesterday, but I woke up. Well, I woke up at 3, and I didn't get back to sleep till a little after 5. And I felt a little headache when I was falling back asleep, but I woke up at 7 something. My head was pounding. Golly, such a headache. And I got up and took 4 a leave, went out and sat on my lazy boy for a little while. Then it was a little after 8. It was easing up a little bit, but it was just pounding. So I said, "The hell with it! I'm gonna go lay back down." And it started easing up a little more. About 10, a little after 10, I got back up. I never fell back asleep though. I just had to not move my head. This came out of nowhere. Ugh. Lots of things are bad for us, though. Most of what we eat is bad for us. My grandfather smoked for 40 years. Never had any complications, no cancer, anything from it. But then he chewed tobacco for 20 years after the smoking, and he had some esophagus. Damn Mustangs! Mustangs always got to make the noise. He had some esophagus cancer. That's what actually killed him, and that was from chewing the tobacco. I won't ever touch tobacco. Chewing tobacco, yuck. What's up, Chevy? It's going good now that I'm out of the house. I've been in my house since Thursday night, trying to do some straightening, and I got my old couch out of there today. I hacked it up with a Sawzall. I made it into small, manageable pieces so I could get it out of my second floor apartment by myself. And it's all in the dumpster. What's up, Jared? Welcome to the stream. Man, I really wish I had these power windows. It's the temperature where, well, I'm live streaming. I don't want to have the window all the way down when I'm driving. But then when I'm sitting at a stoplight, I don't like it. I like it all the way down. But then when I take off, I don't want it all the way down. And it's crank windows, not power. In the van, yeah, I ended up, I was kind of done for the day Thursday. And headed over to Target by my cash customer's house because he wanted me to get him some new pillows, bed sheets, and I don't know what else. And I texted and let him know I was done with my catering orders. It was probably like 11:30. I told him I was heading to Target. Hit me up with your list. I get there. I mean, that Target has a parking garage underneath it, so I'm down in the parking garage. I'm awaiting. Well, I let him know I was there. I was in the parking garage, just waiting for him to text me. And like 20 minutes later, I was about ready to say heck with it. I was going to head up to Costco and get gas that I'm going to get now. But then I got a $125 curry offer. Well, it came in at $95, but I ran it up to $125 because I had to drive to go pick it up and drop it off was 100 miles. And then I had to drive 20 miles back home after that. So it was like 120 miles. All highway for the most part. It took me 2 hours and 50 minutes from start to finish, from when I accepted it to drive out there. And I even stopped and grabbed an iced tea along the way. And then it took me like 30 minutes, I don't know, whatever, to drive home. But work time on it, if you don't include the gasoline, I averaged like $45.45 an hour on that particular delivery. Oh yeah, Jared. I'm looking forward to it. I hope they actually launch it. I mean, they're working on the code on it, at least on the iPhones, because that's how it was found out. Somebody was into the code after the last major update or something and found this Uber Chore stuff in there. It's not in the app yet, but it's in the code. I don't know that stuff. That's beyond my skill sets right there. But if it does come out, that's why I was researching pretty hard. I was trying to find some chatter from actual Uber about it, not just other news websites like Bloomberg, and I don't remember the other, New York Times, maybe one of them I read it on. I found it on about 8 different places. And none of them know exactly what the tasks will be. It's all speculation for the most part. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Give it well, if you're handy. If you're not handy, then you've been business as usual. You won't get a kick out of doing something like that. But it's like TaskRabbit. It's called Uber Chore, and I was holding off saying anything about it because because it hasn't came from Uber yet. But UDM dropped a little 9-minute video this morning, and he mentioned it in there. I'm like, oh man, I wasn't ready yet. And he called it Uber Task. But the research I had been doing, it's called Uber Chore, and the person that would accept an offer would be called a tasker, kind of like a dasher, but a tasker. I mean, hell, you might get a gig going and mopping some old lady's kitchen. I don't know, putting her groceries up on the top shelf. Who knows? It's all speculation. I have no idea. What up, Corey? That would be Tim of the jungle. Goofy as he can be. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. That's an old throwback to George of the Jungle there. I watched that cartoon when I was a kid. I didn't really like it much, but I still watched it. I was more into things like, well, Thundercats came out a little later, but shows like Thundercats, but earlier. Battle of the Planets, that's one I really liked. I I hated Sesame Street. I did like the Electric Company. That's the only PBS kids show I really liked, except 3-2-1 Contact when that came out. I kind of dug that. 3-2-1 Contact. That's all I remember. Getting some gas. Oh, there's a line. Damn it. I should have went around the other way. It's going to suck when they redo this gas station here at the Costco, but it's going to be way better when they're finished. I heard they're going to add more pumps, more lanes. I don't know, something like that. Really don't know. I haven't talked to the Costco people. It's just rumors. Yes, I will. When I used to sing karaoke on Friday nights at this bar I was running, I wasn't singing because I was good. What is up with Gridwise? Why is it always? It keeps acting up. Now I'm going to go have to close Gridwise and clear the cache and all that. But I bet it's going to say I'm at like 274.9 miles, and I should be right at 12. Nope, it says 34.6 miles. Actually, I didn't take the highway the whole way. It should be more like 10 miles, 10 point something. The highway's faster, but it's actually more miles. I am going to turn that off. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. And I need to go out to, no, don't take that lane. No. You don't want that lane. Yeah, you want the other one. There you go. There you go. I'm going to block them so they can't get over to this lane now. There we go. I'm in my lane. Gridwise. 4 stop. Clear the cache. It even acts up and locks up. I might uninstall it and reinstall it. I'll be right with you on that, Chevy. It's over 1,000. I can't see it. It's a little over 1,000 I put on it now. Damn it, I didn't want to open up YouTube. I wanted to open Gridwise. I get my mileage tracking again. There we go. Yeah, it's a little over 1,000. I don't know if I'm quite at 1,100 yet, but that curry I did on Thursday put over roughly about 120 miles right there. After that was getting back home though. That wasn't. It was just at 100 miles to do the job, and a bulk of all that was highway. But I paid 125 bucks. It was 16 5-gallon buckets of paint from one Sherwin-Williams to another. I liked Voltron too. I'll still watch Transformer stuff. I even watch the cartoons if I catch them on. I was a little old for Transformers to play with the toys, but I liked the shows. Same with like Voltron, Thundercats. I never had any of their toys. I was too old for their toys. But I liked the shows. Hell, I even watched He-Man. Saturday morning, I don't know which channel it was on, but that I really dug Dungeons and Dragons. I played Dungeons and Dragons, so I'd like, cool, they got a cartoon, but it was not out long enough. They needed more episodes. Yeah, I watched Scooby Doo. Um, I wasn't a big fan of Scrappy 2 though. I never did care for Scrappy. I like the original old school Scooby Doo. I found a Scooby Doo live stream the other night. I'm like, Scooby Doo live stream. It's like some newer Scooby Doo. I don't know it at all. Rugrats? Oh no, no, no. I watched there wasn't a cartoon Hulk, only in the books when I was a kid. But they had the TV series with Bill Bixby. I liked it, I guess, but not really. It's that like boring theme song. I want like a Hulk smash metal rock and roll theme song. And if you go back to, I guess, the late 70s, that Incredible Hulk series, oh, what a boring theme song for Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. It's like, put me to sleep. Please don't make me angry. You won't like me if I'm angry. That was something he always said. Lou Ferrigno was the Hulk. Pretty much. So I like Forged in Fire. If you like bladesmithing and making swords and knives and whatever they have these people make on there. I like some reality shows. Most of the reality shows I could give a shit less about. But things like Forged in Fire, I like that. Some of the Gordon Ramsay stuff I like. Um, Asuka, I watched Asuka on Disney. I liked Asuka. This is the way. I like some Mandalorian. I like pretty much all of them new Star Wars series, except Boba Fett was kind of putting me to sleep. I'm not current with that because it was putting me to sleep. The Book of Boba, I think they're calling it. Yeah, I watched the Jetsons, Roadrunner, Yosemite Sam, the Rootinest, Tootinest, Gunslinginest, Varmint in the West, or something like that. I don't remember it. Tasmanian Devil, though. I never cared for Tasmanian Devil. I was a Popeye fan. Still didn't eat spinach, though. Not when I was a kid. I'll eat it now, but I won't eat it out of a can. I prefer my spinach fresh. Or if I make some kind of spinach dip, I get the frozen stuff, thaw it out, and you wring all the water out of it. And then you mix it with whatever you're going to do, mayonnaise, sour cream, and whatever you're going to season it with. Throw some bacon in there, some cheddar, whatever. Yeah, you buy it frozen in those square boxes from Green Giant. Yeah, I watched a lot of Tom and Jerry. I don't care for it now, but I loved it when I was a kid. I never watched Pee Wee Herman. No, I did not. I'll say I did not like Pee Wee. Pee Wee. I say Pee Wee Herman. I saw Foghorn Leghorn pop up, so I had to. I say. Yeah, I can eat Brussels sprouts. Yes, I'll tell you how. You blanch them. What that means is you throw them in boiling water for, I don't know, a minute, maybe less, and then you take them out and toss them in an ice water bath and drop that cooking. Stop them from cooking immediately. Then you saute them in bacon grease with red bell peppers, mushrooms, and bacon, diced up bacon. Can't go wrong with the little bacon. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some fuel. Bill Nye, the science guy. I know him. I'll be back. I need to get this gas. Oh, shit. Something's falling out of my wallet. my spare house key. Don't want to lose that. My gas went up a nickel. It's $2.74 a gallon now. It was $2.69 the last time I got gas here. That was like 5 or 6 days ago. Oh yeah, before I did that curry trip, I ran to a quick trip and put 25 bucks in because I never made it up here to get it that day. And I was right by the highway. Well, I was close to the highway I needed to get to head out and pick up the order. Oh God, yeah. Well, there's been some through the 90s. I mean, come on, who didn't like Married with Children? And I liked Home Improvement a lot. And Last Man Standing, I think that's Tim Allen's. Well, I think that's I think that ended too. That's not bad. But Seinfeld, I can't think of any more. There's lots of them out there. There were some good ones through the 90s. Now, I don't know. I don't watch them. Yeah, I'm getting regular. You up in New York, though. But there are some classic 70s sitcoms, things they got away with back then. You'd think they could still get away with today, but everybody gets so butthurt drinking that Kool-Aid and the snowflakes and stuff. We just passed $40. See how many gallons it takes. I watched some. I watched some when I was a kid. I grew out of it to an extent. I still watch it once in a while, but it just got too theatrical for me and too many costumes. I don't know. I loved it when I was a kid. I loved watching wrestling. I'll be right back. This should stop any second. I'll go over my receipt in a second here. Neck bro. Away from that pump. Damn, it smells like I put gas inside the van instead of in the tank. She's on full again though. I think it was $55. 28.134 gallons. Is that right? No, it's 20. I'm like, I know I didn't run my tank down that damn low. At 274. Where the hell? What did I just spend on it? That's when I'm 50. Oh, my thumb was right on it. Nor I could find it. I can't read it anyway. I'm moving. I'll pull over to the side here. I got to turn UberEats on in a sec too. 55.35. Is that what that says? Yep. Cost me $55.35 to top her off. Attitude area. I've never even heard of that one. No, this one's a 31-gallon tank. I'm pretty sure that's what my manual said. And my truck's the 35-gallon tank. So this one has a smaller tank, and I use regular instead of premium. Still a good sized tank. I still can't believe that the only deliver that I've seen all weekend is the one for tomorrow that was for $9.55, and I couldn't do it because of my other one. Well, my other one's paying $51.55. That deliver that's not going to pay that much. $16 freaking up. What? Walmart's on the opportunity board. Yeah, they got a Walmart pickup here. 3 stops for $7.28. $7.28. Those all suck. You out working already? Getting out early today. I just flipped UberEats on. I just got out of the house really to get out of the house. I was off the last 2 days. I didn't have any catering over the weekend, and I had stuff to do at home. The Chore, it's not been released by YouTube yet, or from Uber yet. Hang on a second. This is bugging me in my ear. I gotta turn the volume down a little more. Oh, that turned it down completely. From what I can understand, somebody got into the code of the new version of Uber Eats in the iPhone and found it in there, and they're calling it Chore. It's kind of like TaskRabbit, only it'll come up on our Uber Eats, or it might be a totally separate app. If they found it in the Uber Eats app, I assume it's integrated into that, but it hasn't been released public yet by Uber, and I can't find it anywhere. I was looking. I didn't want to say anything yet till I knew more about it from Uber, not from Bloomberg and other news media things I found on the web that mention it. But UDM put it in a video this morning. He called it Uber Tasks. But if you take a job, you'll be a tasker. They call you a tasker. And I don't know if it's going to be just like TaskRabbit, because they're speculating potentially doing whatever errand the customer wants, and they got to book you for an hour. You know, I mean, if it doesn't take an hour, well, that's what you want. You don't want it to take an hour, but they got to at least pay you for the first hour, and then I guess goes up after that. But like I said, I don't know anything from Uber yet, so this is just people making stuff up. That's why I didn't want to say anything about it yet until I got more info on it. But I've been they discovered the code in the iPhone, I think earlier in September. I don't know the exact date. That's just when as far back as I could find anything about it. I'll keep looking though. But yeah, once I'm like, oh, as soon as it popped up on UDM's video this morning, I'm like, oh no, not yet. Uber hasn't made a release about it. Oh, I'm having a good day. I finally chopped my entire couch up and got it out of my house today. No, that's Walmart. That's one stop. 20 miles. What? No, that's 2 stops. That's pretty far out there. I can't do it 20 miles for $34.08. Not a Walmart. Last 2 times I went to Walmart, the damn deliveries got delivered the day before, but it's still in their system, and it wasted my time, and it wasn't checking me in. I had to grab a loader to get me checked in. Yeah, I needed to get out of my house. My allergies were going nuts from all the dust, but I finally got the futon that was blocking my other bedroom door out of the way and put that where my couch was. I don't like the futon. It's not going to stay there. Handy, Handi. I've never looked into it, but I know of it. I thought they got bought out by somebody else, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I finally got into my other bedroom that I've had blocked off for like a month and a half, and opened. It's really hot in there though. I mainly wanted in there to open a window so I could get some fresh air going through my apartment, because I got a window open in my bedroom at the other end of the apartment. But my old bedroom faces south, and it's a brick building. That's one of the reasons I wanted out of that bedroom, because it gets so hot in there. Yeah, TV mounts. That's something. All kinds of things. I'm actually getting ready. I'm gonna try and make a video. I may live stream it. I don't know, but I got to have all the video clips and everything ready to go on different things to do besides gig app work. It's still, it'd be your own side hustle gig, but I look at a bunch of YouTube channels for that stuff. Um, I saw one I hadn't seen before today, and like I have dumpsters in my alleys. I don't have trash cans, but most people use trash cans, and you can go around and clean trash cans. You just got to have a pressure washer with you. And this guy said what works good for the trash cans is you can actually get a rechargeable. No, I won't do that. I will not unclog anybody's plumbing. No. If I was to ever be a plumber, it would be new construction all the way. Not that kind of plumber. There's different levels of plumbing. And I would be new construction, not working on anybody's old dirty poop. No way. That's not, I pay people to do that. Ugh. But no, cleaning out trash cans. Guy says he charges $10 a trash can, and you usually get a few in a neighborhood, and you just pressure wash it out, dump it out, and you have like a bug sprayer pump bottle with some bleach water in there, some sanitizer of some sort that you squirt it out with after you're done, and it leaves it smelling fresh, keeps the critters out of there because they don't like the smell of the sanitizer, and kills any germs and bacteria that might be in there. It's an easy gig. I would mean it's those big ones, that the trash truck just pulls up, reaches out, grabs it, wham, throws it back down. Oh yeah, I get problems with people dumping not just stuff in our dumpsters, large things like mattresses, couches, whole living room sets, coffee tables, you name it. The most I've seen is I got home probably about 3 o'clock one night, and I was out on my deck having a smoke, drinking a beer, or drinking something. It wasn't a beer because I was allergic to it. And I looked down. I mean, there was nothing in the alley. When I got up the next day, I'm out on my deck. I look down. I'm like, holy shit! There's a bunch of mattresses. And I look at the next dumpster down the alley. More mattresses. There was 13 mattresses / box springs. I don't know what each was, but 13 between 3 o'clock in the morning and like 10 a.m. Does plumbing? Yeah, I've got my ex-brother-in-law was a union plumber, and he did new construction. He was making $42 an hour as a journeyman union plumber, but he kept getting laid off all the time. So he during one of his layoffs, he went to Rankin Technical School, I think. Did he go to that? I don't know. He went and learned how to do HVAC too. He was still doing that when me and my ex-wife split apart, so I don't know if he ever graduated that or not, or got back into plumbing. But he did. He just did new construction. Yeah, they just do it, dumping. But I just don't. I can't understand 13 in one night. That was insane. I took a picture. I sent it to my landlord. I'm like, holy crap, dude, look at this. Because I hadn't been in that apartment very long. I'm like, does this happen often? Because last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, there was nothing out there. Today I got 13 freaking mattresses. I probably still have that picture in one of my old phones, one of my old Galaxies, because that's what I was still getting the Samsung Galaxies. I think I was on my S5 when I got that apartment. They've got a few more since then. I don't even know what Samsung level. I know this I think it was the Galaxy 7 was the one that was blowing up, but now they got the 24, the 54, the 53. I don't even know what the good one is. Well, they're all expensive. Yeah, I don't touch them things. Yeah, mattress gets dumped in my alley. I avoid it. I don't even want to touch it. If there's some little bed bug critters on there, I don't want them jumping on me and getting in my house. Now the trash can one, I kind of dug that. I'm like, that's something easy, and he said he charges 10, and he can do a lot of trash cans in a day. And I don't know how you would advertise. I'm gonna look in more to that too. I guess Facebook, Marketplace, wherever you can. Say, I'll come to you and clean your trash can for $10. I'm a little more pricey. I might do it for like 15. But fuck, you do 20 trash cans in a day. It'd take you about 5 minutes a trash can. It won't take long. I've cleaned out my own trash cans. It does not take long. I just use the garden hose though. Power washer would be quicker. Oh, he said that you can get a rechargeable cordless pressure washer. You wouldn't want to use that for like a pressure washing business, which is another thing you could get into doing. It doesn't take much. You can get $100 pressure washer and get started in the pressure washing business. Knife sharpening is one that I'm thinking about doing, because there used to be a grocery store here, and this long hair hippie dude with glasses had this little stand that he'd roll up there, open up it was like a concession trailer but smaller. And while people were in shopping, if you dropped your knives off with him, I don't know what he charged, but he did knives, scissors, garden shears, whatever. And I've sharpened a lot of knives, and I forgot my knife sharpener at AutoZone when I left. What up, Bud Soda? No link? Yeah, let me check that. I was in a hurry because I didn't get in my truck till 2:29, and I had this thing set to go off at 2:30. Hang on, I forgot this is freaking StreamYards. I can't just post a comment like normal apps work. But yeah, knife sharpening, the way it kind of prices out is it's $1 an inch. Somebody brings you a 5-inch blade, you charge them $5 to sharpen it. And this guy was always busy sharpening knives. I saw many years ago when people were in shopping, he just sat out there and sharpened their stuff up, put it to the side, and get his money and give them their knives back when they came outside. I miss snow cone money. I don't miss the snow cone business. It's a lot of hours. A lot of hours. Whole lot of hours. We got Bud Stoda coming up on stage, I think.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Why? What is that?
It said Google Chrome is causing echoes. That's freaking great. Yep, I can hear it. It says wear headphones to avoid it, but it's still.
I have a headphone in, so I can't hear an echo. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can hear it like
Barely.
a little bit.
Did you go back to your YouTube and pause it?
It doesn't matter.
Because that's what I have to do. That's the first time I've ever seen that pop up. But yeah, there's that's one of them too. The knife sharpening, gutter cleaning. This time of year, people make a bunch of money doing Christmas lights. I've never done that, but well, my ex-wife's grandma, I went and put her Christmas lights up one year, but I didn't charge her anything. She was like 95 years old. She couldn't do it. She wanted them up, and none of her damn
I should have.
grandkids
I
would
didn't
do it.
wake up on time this. I didn't wake up on time this morning. That's when it was actually busy, 7 a.m. There was a +$1 peak when I started. It was just ending. I knew it. I'm like, God damn it! It was busy all morning, and I wasn't up.
You know, Uber sent me a message about Get Upside. If it worked at Costco, I would use Get Upside. Hang on.
Yeah, the gas stations it
Oh,
works
God.
at, like InstaCart says, oh, if you're a diamond, you get an extra 35 cents off. But the gas stations it works at around here are freaking useless.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No.
I go to Costco. I save more than what they can save me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with
Circle K is the
premium
only one it
fuel.
works at. But they only take 5 cents off when the member card takes 10 cents off. You can't use the member card to use Get Upside. It's like, what the hell's the point?
Oh, I'm sure the casino hires somebody to do that. To put up Christmas lights. That's probably a lot of lights. Same with Anheuser-Busch Brewery here. They do a lot of Christmas lights every year. I don't know. Their sales are down this year. Maybe they won't do as many as lights this year. But no, it's a thing to go down and check out the lights at the brewery.
They still own part of Modelo.
I'm getting nothing popping up. I just got out really to get smokes and get gas. And now I'm out of Costco. I figure I'll try and Uber Eats my way back to the city, which doesn't tend to work out very much anymore.
Well,
not like it used to.
Costco.
What's that?
Turn on InstaCart if you're at Costco.
I don't want to go in there. I'm live streaming.
Oh. Stop. You got to make your money, man.
I made my money already this week.
You're going to stare at a wall for a little bit here.
I've done pretty good this week, doing very little. I mean, the hardest job
3 zeros behind it? Plus?
Oh, I'm right there.
Nice.
I did enough for me. Now my allergies are kicking my ass because I've been at my house the last 2 days stirring dust up, getting my old couch out of there. I had such
$2,000 2 days.
What the hell are you doing that for?
New place. And I took my sister out for birthday dinner. Spent $130 doing that.
Oh, you did get the new place.
Yeah. Well, I had to pay my car insurance too.
Yeah, mine's coming up. I need to call my nephew tomorrow before. I think they like to bill me around the 15th for that. I want to get a hold of my nephew and see if he can work me some better rates than State Farm. I don't think it'll be very difficult for him to do that because I'm paying about $250 a month for full coverage on the van and liability on my truck, which is better than when I bought the truck. When I bought the truck, I went just with AAA and I was paying $304 a month for full coverage on just the truck. Being a call boy, what? I'm no gigolo. I'm not a juggalo either. What was that thing? ICP, the Insane Clown Posse, like to say that word juggalo a lot. I never really got into them. Now I'm hearing a lot of gig tubers now starting to talk about what happens if all your gig apps stop working, get deactivated from the main ones you use. What are you going to do? Well, you know me, I just turn on other apps that I don't use all the time, but other gigs outside of the gig world. Another one is that I brought up on No Giggity No Clout and Hecta's last night. That's a shitty order. That's going to Columbia. Customer, yeah, I don't want that Walmart order. I was looking into it a few years ago. These tough sheds, the sheds you buy at Home Depot and Lowe's, Menards, whatever
whatever big Home Depots or like stores are out there. They subcontract out the shed. Like you got to pick it up, deliver it, and put it together. I mean, everything's pretty much, it's like putting a model together. Everything's already pre-cut. It's pretty. I built sheds from scratch with no damn plan. So to actually have plans and everything's there and cut, that'd be even easier. And it was easy for me to build. I like shit. My ex-father-in-law's, I'm sure his shed's still in the backyard. I built it, and I built that out of a lot of scrap wood that he got from like shipping crates from his work. He worked at a welding place, but they made like cranes and shit. They big stuff. So he had a lot of 2x3s, some 2x4s, 4x4 sheets of plywood, and I did have to buy some lumber. Well, he did, but I'm like, man, I'm not going to be able to build this thing out of garbage completely. I have to go get some good structural wood if you want this thing to last. But yeah, I built that in one day, and then I went to put the shingles on it the next day. I finished it off the next day, but I built it in one day and had the roof tar papered, and then we had to go get shingles. I put the shingles on it the next day. I think I spent maybe 8 hours total on it. Probably like 8 foot by 10 foot shed with the doors, everything. But they pay pretty good. You just need like a flatbed trailer. I don't think I could even fit everything in the van. And I didn't have a flatbed trailer, so I never did that. But that's a side hustle. That's what I'm trying to compile at home, is a list of all kinds of stuff like that.
You still sitting there, Tim? You don't make any money not moving.
Nah, my truck's not even running. No, I just came out the live stream. That's why I set it up. I'm sitting in the shade. It's sunny. And the sun's at that level right. What's that?
It's actually nice out there?
Oh, it's going to be nice for the next week. It's going to be like 61 to 62 high for the next week and no rain.
It's chill. It's chilly as hell here.
Well, the nighttime it's going to be pretty chill here, but daytime they're talking in the low 60s all for like the next week. I'm like, holy crap, what a good week we're going to have. But that means that sun's going to be. Yeah, I could have wore shorts today, but it felt chilly when I went out on my deck, throwing all my old couch bits and pieces off my deck that I cut. I cut it into pieces with my Sawzall.
Oh, I had a $40 triple earlier. I went all the way to Watertown, but made some new little furry friends. The last stop, and she had a thing out for like snacks for delivery drivers. It's like,
Rayjax.
One of those people. I like her. I hope I get her. She's so nice in the chat too.
Rayjax, where'd you find them? Where's Sugary? I don't even know of that place.
I won't be in here very long. It's just like 15 items. Oh, 16. Ooh. I'm so fast at Aldi. Oh, it's gonna slow me down so I can lie. Hopefully this one gets self-checkout soon. Yes, I'm pro self-checkout. Sue me.
Aldi with a self-checkout?
Yep,
it's on TAM?
My Watertown store now has them too. One in St. Louis does.
I've never seen self-checkout at Aldi.
You didn't see Page's video on it?
Nope. I don't watch a lot of those videos. They're too focused on DoorDash, and I can't stand watching DoorDash content. I don't like DoorDash. He just does a little of the Instacart. Actually, if you remember when he first started doing Instacart, the only reason he did it. Oh gosh, no, I don't want that. It was a triple grocery order. He hated it. He was just doing it because there was a bonus on it. And he got his bonus, but God, he was cussing all day long. And it was like right after that's when he did the one at the restaurant depot where he lost it. He just flipped out. And I ran over there to try and save him because I was right down the street from him, or right around the corner, really, about 5 minutes away. And what in the world is on my glasses? Man, what spray? I probably sneezed on them. What's the price on their pies there, Ray Jacks? Because I'm debating getting. I usually it's for my sister's Thanksgiving and all that. I just get those cheap ones, frozen ones. Marie calendars are usually like $6 or $7 a piece. Because I typically don't even eat any of them. I just bring them out to bring something, and I usually bring a 6 pack of Charmin. Because I tend to always use their bathroom when I'm out there. After I'm out there long enough, something in their air just makes me shit. And I don't know if they're gonna have good TP, so I take a 6 pack with them of the good stuff, or with me. I've taken them, I think, 3 6 packs now. Damn, they're proud of their pies. I'll stick with the Marie calendars. No, I was thinking about getting one for myself at home though. I might go buy myself one. I might surprise them this year if they're actually having Thanksgiving. I may go get some Hank's cheesecake because I take a cheesecake with me usually, but I get at the Kroger thing I go to. They got the sampler with all the different types of cheesecake in it in the freezer, and only like $13, and it's pretty good. But I don't usually. I'm full by then. I don't usually have room for dessert. Well, last year my brother-in-law did that freaking brisket. That shit was good. On Thanksgiving with the turkey. He raised the turkey. I don't know how many he raised, but he was real worried about how we liked the turkey because that was the first time he did that. He sold them. He raised them and sold like 6 or 7 turkeys, and things were big. That thing was big. Tasted like turkey from the store. Costco's got some decent pies when they have them. Well, they always have the apple. That's no good. I'm gonna move her a little bit. I don't want to move out of this shade though. I'm gonna get blinded as soon as I go to the end of this building. Oh, I don't want that McDonald's. It's out in freaking Fenton. Like 15-mile McDonald run for $7. I saw it in the trip radar. It was 808 in the trip radar. It went down on the actual offer. Hey, there's a red Astro van in very good shape. Is that same color? Okay, never mind. It's burgundy, I think. I can't tell with that sun in my eyes. No, it's red. It's red like my van. Oh, sure as hell. I was on Copart last night. When I was still looking for a van, I was on Copart a few times and never could find a good van. Now I find one with 70,000 miles on it. It's a Ford. It's burgundy in color, so it's not white. It's got all windows all the way around. It's got a real high roof on it, like a conversion van. And it's got some kind of cage at the back. I don't know if it was wheelchair accessible. If it has a lift, I'm not really sure. And it's clean. It's really clean. But I bought a van. The going price on it right now is $35. It's still 5 days. Well, last night it was 5 days and 18 hours left on the auction. No, I was looking at these Chevy Astros, but I couldn't find a good one. No, Walmart's. I'm tired. I don't fucking want a damn Walmart Uber order. I'm surprised they didn't give me any Target offers too. I was sitting right by Target. What's up, Johnny? Happy Sunday. I'm going to go where I get better orders on Uber. Get the hell out of here. I kind of went the wrong way here, though, but it's okay. Oh, shit, I can't go. I could have if I stomped on it, but I wasn't paying attention. Not a van ahead of me went, so I was just following the leader. Now I can go. Oh, I'm doing good, man. Allergies are going bonkers, though. I've inhaled a lot of dust the last 2.5 days doing house cleaning, and I'm very allergic to dust. If I have a little congestion in my voice, that's what it's from because I've been sneezing. Oh, hell, I did want to go into Costco for something. I needed to get some raw honey. I got some raw honey that I bought at Walmart. I'm not a big fan of it. It's real thin. And the ingredients say honey, and that's at McAllister's Deli. Oh, you're going the wrong direction for not enough money. Yeah, and Ray Jacks, you know, good honey, raw honey, when it starts to crystallize. I went through an entire jar of raw honey from my neighborhood, and this stuff still hasn't. I bought that before I bought the stuff from my neighborhood, and this stuff, and I took my time going through this jar of honey. This honey never crystallized, and that's not right. Oh, have you? That zombie game? I've seen you popping on there, Chevy. If I see it, I may talk, but I always pop on and hit the like button. Chill for a couple minutes and move on. What game, Ray Jacks? What games you playing these days? Bracket Gaming here. That's Johnny. He's a gamer. Yeah, Ray Jack's on here. Johnny. He's a old friend of mine. He likes the game. Farmers Market. I haven't went down there and looked. I haven't. I always get sidetracked when I can go down there, and today I could have went down there, but it's Sunday. I don't know why. They don't like to be open on Sunday. You'd think that would be a good day. It's always more convenient for me. No, I'm not going to Illinois. These are damn Walmart orders. What are you saying about it? Oh, I'm gonna pop on my neighborhood Facebook group, and we got a couple beekeepers in the neighborhood that they probably have some left, and get another jar. I wanted some later season honey, not that early. That early season was real. It was real floral taste and real flowery, not like the baking flower. I'm talking like flowers. It helps my allergies. That's why I want it from my neighborhood. They got these beehives you can get off of. Well, I know they have them on Amazon. I don't know where else you can buy them, but it's got a tap on them. You just open the tap without messing with the hive, and the honey just comes out of the tap and the bottom of it. I think it has like 2 tappers in it. That was a double going. I got to get away from this Walmart. They keep wanting me to go to Walmart. You still just doing World of Warcraft? Wow. Literally, wow. No pun intended. They're building a new subdivision up here on Union, right down from Lindbergh. There used to be like a Spanish house there. You might remember it, Jay, with the like ceramic tile, the ceramic red ceramic tile roof. It was there like abandoned for years. But I think that house, whoever owned it or died that owned it, must have owned all that land, because that house, they leveled it. Now they're developing it for a subdivision. Barrel Blended Wine. Where is it? Where is that place? Barrel Blended Wine. It's 8.9 miles. It's 1160. But where's it going? Elizabeth and Marconi. That's the area I'm going to. We'll accept that. $11.60. It's 8.9 miles, but that's the direction I'm going. Sweet. When was the last time you were up by the old rec room on Telegraph, Ray? Jay? Johnny called you Ray. Now I want to call you Ray. And I was just talking about that guy Jay Ray I worked with at Casey's Rock Cafe many years ago. I was just talking about him like 3 days ago. So now I got Jay Ray in my head, and now Ray Jax is here. I'm not going to that. Oh no, wait. Jack in the Box at Russell and Jefferson closed, or Grabway. I don't know if that one with the fake eyelashes. They're like an inch and a half long. Oh shit! Yeah, they really added on to it. I still haven't been in it since it's been Cafe Telegraph, but it looks way better on the outside than it ever did as a rec room or whatever before, because actually it never looked any different on the outside. But yeah, Bill Lazinski, the guy that owns Cafe Telegraph, they've done some expansion and some work. They bought the house that was next door to it that Rob Robbins and Michelle Little Robbins, I called her, lived in. I think there was a barber shop in there too. It was in between Jack in the Box and the rec room. They bought that, and that's a parking lot on that side of the building now, or something. It's paved, I know that. I think I know where this place is. I didn't see if it was a Drizzly order.
Damn it, I just wasted an extra 3 minutes. Got my personal client needed pineapple juice.
I can barely hear you. Is my volume down?
My personal client needed pineapple juice.
Oh.
I forgot, and I was like, oh. It's only going to make me $2, not even. I'm probably taking a loss on it because it's where it is.
I'm doing a barrel wine and spirit, whatever, liquor order.
Yeah.
I decided to head back down to the city where I get better orders. This is on my way. This is the exact route I was going to take to get to the city, and it's on my way, and it's going to end me up right where right in the area I was headed towards. For like 11.90, I think I said it was 11.60, 11 something. Might be a hidden tip, might not. I don't know. I'm still getting paid to get to where I was driving for free.
Freaking Roadie and Point Pickup were going off yesterday, but all the holiday people are out. They were snapping them up, dude.
I got a good little, well, it was some miles, but I got a good curry Thursday for $125. Actually, I was already done for the day. So that was just bonus. I was trying to do some shopping for my cash customer, but he apparently took some pain meds and it knocked him the hell out, he said. Then he was going back in the hospital for a couple days. Then he's getting out and going back to the Mayo Clinic up in Minnesota. So he said, don't worry about the Target trip until I get back. I'm like, God damn it.
Well, you got $120 in its place, so I wouldn't be mad.
What's that?
You got $120 in its place, I wouldn't be mad.
$125, but it cost me about $20 in gas to do it. So I profited like $105 on it. It took me about 2 hours and 50 minutes. It was like 2 hours and 48 minutes from where I accepted the order.
Profit?
What's that?
50 per hour. God dang, that's good money.
Oh yeah, 40. Well, I basically made 45 an hour on it. When you deducted the fuel and my ride home, the drive back home, it was like 20 miles. It was like $33 an hour, 33.40 something an hour. I don't remember. So it worked out. It was 16 5-gallon buckets of paint.
Why won't Grubhub let my buddy on already? Because those city orders sit there and don't get done. Nope.
There was apparently a $39 Dlivrd on the opportunity board earlier today up there in some area that you know of. because Lisa told me about it. She said it was there a long time. I'm like, what's it paying? She said 39. I'm like, it's still there, but it would cost, it'd be like a 60 mile round trip for her.
I gotta call and get on that because I can make her area work because I'd like to do more deliveries and get more on with them.
Oh, she
And
doesn't.
if they get busier in Syracuse, I want them. She don't want to go to Oswego. That's where they are.
That's where it was.
There's a
Oswego.
Tully's up. There's a Tully's up there. She don't want to go to it.
Well, if you saw how many offers or orders she gets on Deliver That from Wegmans, you'd understand why.
Yeah, I know.
She is literally killing it on those Wegman orders.
Imagine
What's up, Albert? Haven't seen you in a while.
They weren't in the damn tip pool.
Taskaroo? No, I never have heard of that Taskaroo. I'll be right back. I'm going to run in and grab my order. Hide my wallet.
Good luck. Well, don't you need your wallet?
No, I got to shut the car off.
I thought you had the shop. They said he's in the truck. It looks like a van to me. A lot of people use that word interchangeably, though. Hey, kids. Who's all in the chat? I can't look right now. I'm driving, obviously. Get to see the sights of Fort Drum in the late fall, early winter, before there's snowfall. Sunset. See, even with the trees pretty much bare, the sunset's beautiful on these trees right here. I love it. Really nice time of night. See the sunset behind me is gorgeous. Sorry, I'm in the wrong direction.
That's it right there. That one little bag, one little bottle in there.
That was quick.
I still haven't confirmed the pickup.
If it's DoorDash, you gotta
because I might get an add-on.
On the receipt. Say if it's DoorDash, you gotta take a picture of the receipt now. They're doing that delivery. They're doing that picture crap in a lot of areas. It's be a matter of time before it comes to mine. I'll just upload it from gallery and Morse override it. Oh, it's tilted. Oh, it's too far forward. It's too close. It's too far. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was that delivered order would be too far for you to even see it popping up.
No, I'm still stuck in Albany. It won't. So like they switched how they switched regions now. You can't just do it just by like turning on and off the app, turning on and off location, setting the app again. That's how you used to do it. Okay. Sorry. They just don't want you switching cities willy-nilly. That's the thing. They don't want to oversaturate certain markets. So I get why they did it, but at the same time, it's like,
okay, I'm going down to Devonshire. Cool. Yeah, this is a 5.5 mile drop off.
I kind of wish they would make it like Spark. Just put in the zip code, hit the city, boom.
Whatever. Yeah, I need to figure. I need to get a hold of Zifty this week, probably tomorrow, if I can. I got a lot of calls to make tomorrow. To get them to move my location to here instead of Chicago, where I signed up for. Because I'm not in Chicago, but Zifty's not in my market.
But they are.
But they are, yeah. Because I've 2 drivers now, and one of the drivers I ran in twice now, and the other one time picking up from Zifty. Don't hit my van, lady.
I wonder if they're just like They're said they're an Illinois side, but they're picking restaurants on your side.
I don't know.
I know
All
you
I
pick
know
a
is
lot of other catering across the Illinois border.
both guys think they pay good, so I don't know what they consider good though. I don't ask.
Anything 30 plus probably. No, you,
I
Mr.
hate.
Picky, it's got to be
I
50 plus. Must be
Yeah,
nice to be that picky.
I get them though. Well, I got a. It's not a breakfast order, but it's 9:35 in the morning. I guess it's a breakfast order for 51.55 tomorrow, and then I hardly ever. I'll either see an early deliver that. I'll see a breakfast order once in a while, like 6, 7 in the morning. That's a breakfast order, or they're like closer to like 10:35, 11 o'clock, 11:05, 11:10. Nope, they sent me an offer today. The only offer I saw was for 10:55. I'm like, really? I can't do it. I couldn't do it because I got a much better paying one for 9:35. I'm like
Rickety.
9:55. I've never seen one a lunch order that early for deliver that.
Goddamn Wendy's
And
cooks.
my first one's taking me to Granite City. No way I could pick it up early and drop it off early and get to deliver that in time. Granite City's in Illinois. I'm actually going to drive right on this delivery. I'm going to pass right by Pedro's house. Hey, that's one of my Mexican buddies coming out of that. What the hell is that store? The Family Dollar? Yeah, that's what that is. Why is he shopping there? What's he doing way over on this side of town? He's usually out in Oakville. Oh, this is a restaurant I forgot to put on that list. I did send Ashley my restaurant list to cater for restaurants that cater. I sent it to her Friday evening, so I probably won't hear anything back till tomorrow or the next day. And I also let her know that list is by far not complete. So many more restaurants. Huh. I just drove past this place called Cybergs. They don't even look open. It looks like, I don't know if they're closed or if they're remodeling. They're too damn busy to close. Pedro's mad at his neighbor for what? Yeah, I do Dlivrd. I do Dlivrd and Dlivrd that. I'm on Zifty, but I'm on it in Chicago. I'm on. That's all I really want is some catering orders and maybe with a side of curry. Catering to me is it's just easy money. And I'm not sitting for hours waiting for an order. I typically know what I'm doing the day in advance. Now Thursday, I had a breakfast order. I went and did that, and I was downtown. My stomach wasn't feeling right, so I had time between my breakfast order and my next order, so I ran home. And before I could even get finished with what I was doing at home, Dlivrd sent me another offer for right then. In fact, after I accepted it, they sent me a text saying I need to. It's 30 minutes before my pickup. I need to swipe start to begin. And I'm like, I literally just accepted. I hadn't even had a chance to hit swipe start yet. And I paid $84.44. I wasn't expecting that one. And it worked out perfect because I went to Planet Sub in downtown St. Louis on, I think, North 9th Street or something like that. They're always on point. Their shit's always ready when I go to pick it up. It's awesome. And it was just going up to the north side of an industrial area of the north side of St. Louis City, which I don't like to go to the north side, but this is different. This isn't residential. This is industrial businesses, big businesses. It was Procter and Gamble, actually. Knocked that out, and I had to jet right back downtown to Ballpark Village next to Busch Stadium where our Cardinals play, and that's to Condado Taco. That's where it's my next order. And I got there 14 minutes early. I had to be there at 11:05, and that delivery was just right around the corner, just outside of the city a little bit. Oh no, I'm sorry, it was over at the WashU School of Medicine in the Central West End, which is still not far. I think it was 8 minutes to get there. Then I headed to Target up near where I'm going now for my cash customer, but he never got a hold of me. And after 20 minutes of waiting, I was about to go get gas at Costco, but I got that $125 curry order. But it turned out to be a pretty decent day. I think I did like another $290 on that day. Off 4 deliveries. Yeah, I was averaging, my average was 75 something per delivery this week. These Ubers I'm going to take right now are going to knock that down because they're not, I don't get Ubers for over $75. I know Bud Soda's doing Dlivrd. I don't know if he's on Dlivrd. Something just, I hit my brakes and something's wobbling around back there. And he's got that food fetch thing going on up there. He made a short about it. Oh yeah, that would bother me. Running a generator. He needs to tell his neighbor he can go to AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts and buy a what do they call them? Cherry bombs. They're like mufflers. Cherry something. Shit. Maybe they are just cherry bombs. But you can take the muffler off your generator and replace it with a glass pack. That's what it's called, a glass pack by Cherry Bomb. And they really muffle the sound. Now if you put them on your car to make it a lot louder, but on a generator it really drops the noise level down.
They quietest generators I know are Yamaha and Hondas.
Oh, those little bitty ones. But if somebody's powering the whole house off of one, it's probably at least a 12 amp or 12 watt or 1200
watt. Even the bigger Honda generators are pretty quiet. Like they're like way quieter than any other, and they're really.
You put a glass. You get one of those bigger, louder ones. Though you put a glass pack on it, and it really drops the noise down. I watched a YouTube video on it. He had a decibel meter. I was pretty impressed. But now when it's restricting that exhaust a little bit, so the power output drops a little when you do that. Then with the glass pack on there, then he made an insulated enclosure that was vented for it. That really quieted it down. Yeah, they're red. Seriously? They call them glass packs.
It powers out if your neighbors would whine that your generator's running.
Really? Hi, Pedro. I just passed his house. He's still got pumpkins on his porch.
Bet you on his live tonight. Hey, Pedro, clean up the pumpkins, bud.
If I'm on there. Depends on how tired I am. I didn't watch his last one. It's been easier for me to catch the Pedro or the Pedro and Hannibal ones. I had to be up at like 4:30 in the morning last Monday, so I couldn't watch much. I don't even know if I watched any of his live stream.
I'm gonna guess that tonight's is gonna be about like copyright on YouTube and all that, because what InstaCart did. They took it right back immediately. Like, oh, that was a mistake. But that's like really chilling. Like, that's scary.
Well, like, here's something funny. I watched this British gal named Mary Spender. I watch her channel. She's a musician, singer, songwriter, and she's British and she's cute. I kind of dig accents. Some of her content, she'll go into like guitar centers and guitar stores and play her music to a video she's recording while she's inside a Guitar Center. She got a copyright claim or strike on her own song. It was her song. She got a copyright claim on herself for playing her own song.
Remember when Family Guy used that? They did it a couple times already. They used like some YouTubers Let's Play, like they're playing old retro games, and So the YouTube algorithm claimed their original videos that they like used. Like obviously they paid those guys, but like YouTube algorithm, like, oh, that's Family Guy. It's like, what the hell? No. It's like those guys got paid by Fox to get their stuff used on TV, and you guys are saying it's copyright. What the hell?
I don't. Yeah, I think that was her most recent video she dropped. She was going over. This video had no music in it. It was just really going. I mean, she makes pretty damn professional quality videos. She's pretty good at it, and she doesn't have a production crew. She does it herself. Good quality, and her music's good. She's good at what she does. But she was going over how she does videos, not how she does it, but talking about the analytics and how much she makes off of those videos and stuff like that. And you'd be surprised for as many subscribers she has, how little AdSense she makes off some of those videos, even despite the amount of views. You would think she would make more. Now, some videos that went kind of viral, she has, and they're usually cover songs. If she covers a song, those videos usually goes viral. She was pointing it out. She showed the numbers, and her own music doesn't get as many clicks. But then also when it's her own music, most of her clicks or views are the larger percentages her subscribers. When it's a cover song, it's way more traffic from non-subscribers. Overall, my channel, 80 point something percent. I think it was 86 point something percent. It was like 13.9% are non-subscribers that view my content, and whatever the difference was, 84.1, I guess. I don't know. Are subscribers, which I thought was pretty cool. I was just looking at it last night. Oh, how much they wanted that for that F-150 right there? It's clean. I don't know what year it is though. That's only a 5.5 foot bed. I'm looking at a used car lot. They want $75.86. Where the hell they come up with that number? $7,586. It's at least as old as my truck, and I got mine down to, when I bought mine, I got it down to 6,400 way back when I bought it. Where am I going here? To Southwest? Okay, I'm 4 minutes out for my drop off. Oh shoot, there's a long one. I have to look. Am I? No, I don't. I can't hire drivers. What am I going to have you deliver? I don't. I know you can come to my market and make good damn money though. Just stay away from my catering apps. Those are for me.
Do you know what I do down there? If Deliver that would like look on the other way on my driving record. Great.
Oh, that's not where I'm turning.
Same damn way as me.
There's a great little spot for a used car lot here, and it's been vacant for quite a while. It's been a used car lot forever. Oh shit! Hang on, that's Deliver that right there. I don't know what it is, but I accepted it.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! I missed the second one because I can't. It takes me straight to the offer, and it doesn't leave me on the offer screen. 11:10. That's doable. Red Robin. Why did I want to go over that? Oh no, Chevy's is where I was. Oh, never mind. I got gas already.
Please tell me it pays.
Oh yeah, it's gonna pay like $30 to $33 because it's a freaking Deliver that EzCater order, because that's all they send me. I don't get Wagmans here. That's why I'm gonna. Well, they're also not sending me nearly as many offers as they were before they suspended me.
What did they suspend you over again?
What's up, David? Oh, because I didn't take any deliveries the first year I was with them, which was about a month later, a little less than a month after I signed up. I started finally taking deliveries, and for whatever reason, I guess they're supposed to. What an asshole! The guy behind me. I stopped at this light. The truck that was to my right and the truck that was behind me went around me and went through the red light. Um, yeah, apparently, if you don't take a delivery for a year, that's grounds for or never go available. I never even clicked that I was available. Apparently, that's grounds for suspension. But they didn't know that till I took and passed the preferred driver's badge test. Then they had to review the account. When they reviewed it, they saw that the first year I didn't take an order or even go available. So they suspended me, which I don't think they had to do that. I I I really don't think they needed to do that, since in a very short time I was able to knock out 25 deliveries. And the girl told me I was only at 24. I'm like, no, I'm at 25. Your system hasn't caught up. It's telling me right on my app I'm at 25. But yeah, I don't think they. Are you still here, Bud Soda? Well, here I'm explaining it to him, and he left. Ain't that a howdy do? Yeah, we don't have Wegmans here. We have another chain that's actually bigger than Wegmans that doesn't have anybody that delivers catering orders for them. They don't really do catering orders. Uh, they do this party planning stuff, and the customer's got to come in and order it, or they can order it online, but they have to come and pick it up themselves. And I mentioned this to Deliver That. It would be a great partnership for them, a direct partnership. And actually, I emailed the grocery store to try and hook some things up, but Deliver That. I even told them I had a big list of restaurants, but they said, "Great, go give them our link." They want me to go give them a link to click on to contact them. I'm like, what am I getting out of that? Shit, I don't work for Deliver That. I take deliveries for them. I mean, I did the footwork and got a big list of like 60 something restaurants that all do catering together for them, and I'm not finished with that list. Well, I didn't give it to them. I ended up not giving it to them. I gave it to Delivered. And I'll find out shortly. I emailed that list to him Friday night to Ashley at Delivered. And I'll find out what happens with that list. If they tell me I got to go to these restaurants and give them a link, I'm going to have to call somebody and say, listen, this isn't how you do it. I want you to book frickin' future partnerships here, make relationships. Schnooks, SCHNUCK apostrophe S, because that's the last name of the family that owns it, Schnook.
This almost auto declined. I was kind of freak out.
Ah, I see my drop off.
Because it's saying to go to Aldi and Carthage, which, secret sauce, you don't have to. Go to the closest one. Oh, man.
I'll be right back. Bud Soda might be on that food fetch app. I'll be right back. I got to deliver this.
Which one you talked about? The catering one? Through Power Works in a lot of cities. Go look at my old community posts. I listed like a ton of cities. There are actually more than that. I know for a fact they're in New York City, for example. Not that you want to take too many there. He's always dealing with headaches there. He always gets ratchet drivers on him. I told him, I'm like, dude, what the heck were you thinking? He's like, oh, there's so many offers. I'm like, you were just seeing the amount of offers, not what the headache is. There's a reason Dlivrd doesn't do that. I think actually Dlivrd that doesn't do that deer city. There's a reason. One of the big catering apps doesn't want to touch it. There's a good reason for it. Let someone else handle it. It's like the only people that can do those effectively are basically couples. You gotta have a cart, double park. The other person quickly gets the cart out, gets the stuff out. The other person circles the block while they deliver. And then you can go up, deliver it, and you keep going. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of that because two people can make double money. You know what I mean? I know Lou and Mary do it, and they're very good at it, but they kind of separate sometimes and do their own thing. Because they both have pretty much every app that each other has. Now the couples I don't like, they'll go out and they'll work the spouse's account while, sorry, excuse me, like the other person's at their W-2. There was a DoorDash and Uber couple doing that. I haven't seen them recently. They must have got deactivated. Good riddance. Wow, they took a massive amount of orders during dinner. I know that these apps are like happy that someone's just taking their offers, but at the same time, it's just a disadvantage to the rest of us.
All right. That's done, and now I'm down in the area I was heading towards. Oh, I'm going to probably rip this headphone out of my ear trying to put my seatbelt on. Nope, I did it. That was a liquor delivery that went off without a hitch. Don't pull up too far from me. I had somebody zooming up the shoulder right on my ass. Might be a driver going to the same house with food. Shit. Car coming down the street. No traffic until I got to pull out.
I hate Uber with a passion because this back gate is closed for labor. Oh my God, I keep saying the wrong holiday. Veterans Day weekend is close to the 14th, and my next drop's at Black River.
What's up, Troll Police?
If I could have chose, I could have swapped on my way back north, dropped there first, then went on to the base through the main gate, and it would have made a lot more sense. Now I have to go all the way back up and around. You better bet I'm going to grab something on the way because it's the only way that makes it worth it. I know it's a 450 add-on.
There's a one-way street. Somebody's hit the one-way sign and it's twisted going. It was making it look like I was turning the wrong way onto a one-way street, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is two-way traffic here. And I looked, I'm like, I see cars parked pointing different ways on the road. So yeah, it's two-way. Somebody moved the damn sign. Yeah, I'm right by my cash customer's house now.
Sorry, Tim. That's where Uber sucks.
Ah, my Uber's good.
Well, you can't choose to do the deliveries in the way you want. You can't freaking even talk to the other person. There used to be a backdoor way in. Nope. They updated it out.
What? You can't? Were you trying to contact the customer?
Yeah, you can't contact until you're on their delivery like you dropped the first one. Once you confirm
orders. No, you can.
Bastard. No, you can't. Not no more. There's no backdoor way into it. Once you confirm that you picked up the orders, you can't contact the other customer. You can only contact the first drop.
Oh,
no backdoor way. There's no backdoor way into it. You used to be able to hit trip support and go through that and say, oh, message to customer, and then you could message and like hit the phone button to call them. And then you can say, hey, where are you?
That's one of the things that I do like about the DoorDash app. I still don't like DoorDash, but I like things about their app, like the jump task, where you can flip between the orders and take them, and you don't have to take it the way they tell you to, because sometimes it doesn't make sense.
Something I noticed on InstaCart is they seem to like have you go front then back on purpose, but you can see the orders whenever, so you can always just drop to the close one, then go to the far one, and then just message support saying, hey, both orders are delivered, could you please override? I do that all the time. I think they do that on purpose to get the order price up, and that will make drivers take it.
Well, I know Walmart on their .com orders, the multiple batches. I don't know what they're smoking when they come up with the route on those, because they send you to the furthest one away first, a lot of times.
I think they just want you to make a round trip and the drop be close to a Walmart. At least that's how it works in my region.
It works backwards. And I've talked to support several times. Who do I talk to in development? How do I get a hold of the developer to switch this to let us move this route to the way we want it?
Considering they're unscheduled orders, that's like the one advantage when they were on DoorDash is that you could do that. I did, but it still didn't work very good because it was only $30.
The Chinese guy you talking about, Van? He's Vietnamese.
It took me an
Van
hour
that's in
and a half.
Denver. No tip, no tip. I sip. That guy. Better take the bus there, bozo. 225, 18 miles. Better take the bus there, bozo.
I love Steve, but he's like, well, in person has increased 4 to 6%, but in person for dine-in and or takeout, but in app it's 12 to 18% price increase. I'm like, well, no crap. You're ordering off an app. It's convenient.
Eckerd? I don't know what that is. We have Eckerts here. They're you can go pick apples and peaches there and pumpkins.
Eckerd is a drug chain. They went bankrupt quite some time ago.
Yeah, our Eckerts is spelled different. It's got a double T and apostrophe S on the end.
Yeah, it's a drug chain that there's probably like a few holdout stores.
I'm debating what I want to eat tonight. Yeah, he's gig addict, DoorDash tips, DoorDash addict, food addict. But his name's Van, and he's Vietnamese.
Oh boy. They want an electric blanket, a throw, and a comforter.
He's my brother.
3 things they probably don't have. Let's see what they got, I guess.
I know I've clicked on a whole lot of, I've hit the like button on a whole lot of pictures he's put on Facebook to help him make that Facebook money. And videos. I've watched a lot of videos, reels he's put on Facebook. Yeah, Chris has been on my live stream in the chat. He tried getting up on the panel, but he was having connection issues because he was in an airplane.
Strong enough internet. I remember. He's the one that said text available every day. That's from the CEO, and people still don't believe it.
2 a.m. I can text available at 2 a.m. That's the next day. I think 1 a.m. it still wouldn't let me do it.
Why in the world do people wear black at night?
Because I tell you, if I wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm texting available then. I'm hoping it slides me in before anybody else. Yeah, he's side hustle addict.
I noticed when you do it.
What?
When you do it like early, I've done it at 6 in the morning. It's like they'll pop, hey, opportunity board's open, opportunity board's open. Like they'll actually like be trying to get me stuff. That's how I get that 47 one.
I hardly ever see anything on that op board. When I do, it's like a $20 or $22 offer that's going an insane amount of miles for $22.
Yeah, like Lisa thought that one was bad because it was paying it was going to Amazon. It was paying $40 for 22.75 mile. I'm like, look where it's going though. It's going straight up the interstate, like up 87. I'm like, that's super easy and fast.
Yeah, but if she doesn't work that area and she's got to turn around and go back to the Wegmans to pick up another order and drive 44 miles for $22.
No, she's saying if she was there for whatever reason because she thought about doing that before they came to Syracuse.
No, he's definitely Vietnamese. I'm hearing like a whistle out of this motor. I hope it's not my water pump. Yeah, Van's hilarious. I wish he'd get on the damn catering apps. He's been doing some ride shares. Yeah, he did a short little live stream yesterday or the day before. Well, I got on there, then he ended it like right after I got on there, but because he had to pick up a fare. Wegmans has 109 locations. My local Schnucks here has 114 locations. And I think they're starting some other smaller type grocery store thing or something. I don't even know. So just a little bigger than Wegmans. They do a lot of the same stuff. They don't have that like sheet pizza stuff that Lisa talks about. She has to deliver. They're like narrow and long, so she needs to get a. You can actually get a pizza bag specifically for those. I found them for. I don't know if she ever ordered any. Oh yeah, Sam Lee's not. I don't even think he's allowed on Van's channel. Yeah, I go and hit the deals at Aldi, man, and I'll tell you, Aldi's not what they used to be as far as discounted shopping, but you find the right stuff on clearance and stuff. Oh, I've heard of Piggly Wiggly. There's some in Missouri, but nowhere close to where I am. They're way out in the rural areas, like way out. I've only seen one. That's like over like an hour and a half from St. Louis out in the sticks. Yeah. That's been driving me pretty crazy lately, Troll Police. You know, the drama going on with certain people, the same certain people that I don't know. I don't talk about it on here. I don't want it on here. They well, all the I get some killer deals out of their freezer. This one I go to, it's actually the one by Pedro's house that he likes to go shop at all the time for Instacart. That's the main one I go to. I got a bigger one by my house, but it's a rougher clientele. But yeah, I get some killer deals out of their clearance stuff in the freezer. I'll get stuff for the fridge, and I'm like, oh, this sounds good, and then I'm throwing it away a week later because I never got around to making it. So I prefer to get some stuff in the freezer. Well, is he on one of his channels? I like I go to Ruler Foods. It's like a discount. It's like Kroger's version of Aldi. Well, it used to be. They were the best prices in town when it first came here, and they had good stuff. It's all like Kroger, a lot of Kroger products, some name brand stuff, but mainly Kroger. They had no name brand chips back then. It was only Kroger brand chips, and they're pretty damn good. That's a shitty order. They're pretty good, but they were only like 77 cents a bag or something like that. And they're good sized bags. They're not the little dollar size bags. They're like not quite family, but somewhere in between there. Yeah, they're like $2 a bag now. They went over double up in price on those. They had those little Totino party square pizzas back then for like 77 cents or 87 cents, something like that. They're $2 now. Their produce goes bad pretty quick there. But there's still certain things that are still a good deal there, and I go in there. But they're paper plates. Nobody can beat their price on paper plates. I use a lot of paper plates at home because I don't like doing dishes. Yeah, that's what I end up getting takeout and put that stuff. I'll make that another day, and then, like I said, a week later, I'm throwing. I got egg rolls in my fridge right now. I'm gonna have to throw them away. I made 2 of them out of I think it was a 4 or 5 pack. I got them from Aldi, not the freezer ones. They're over. I find them by their pork carnitas, those kind of the burnt ends, where they keep their take and bake pizzas. That's where I find those egg rolls are pretty damn good. Yeah, I thought about getting into couponing actually. Oh, come on. $6. I just bought a dishwasher. It's a portable one. It doesn't work very well though. No, I don't have a dishwasher. My kitchen's tiny. I hardly have any damn counter space because I got an air fryer on my counter. That kind of takes up all. I got the space in front of my air fryer. That's about my counter space. I actually put a cutting board across my sink to give me some more workspace in my kitchen. What's up, Sese? Happy Sunday. That was you with that Wendy's chili. I was trying to remember who did that. Like a lot of it. I haven't had Wendy's chili in a long time. Yeah, well, I was just in Ruler Foods last Sunday night, and I wanted to get some. I get their chili, their no bean chili, because I like it. I've been craving. I make like I call it chili mac ramen. I use ramen noodles and chili and cheese and fresh onions and I don't know whatever I feel like throwing in it. They were out of chili. They didn't even have their chili with beans. They were out of all chili. They had chili sauce. That's not what I wanted. Or was it chili dog sauce? Whatever. It's not what I wanted. I'm like, how are you out of chili? Man, we get our truck tomorrow. I'm like, I thought you got your truck on Sundays. Not anymore. I'm like, well, oh well. I still got a few things there. And some ice cream. I've got some hot dogs in the freezer and I have no chili. I'm not a fan of the Aldi chili. I tried it. Their chili no beans. It didn't like me much. Ceci, how you doing on that DoorDash? Can't believe you went to the dark side. The force is strong in this one. Glizzies? I don't know what that is. I just did a Drizzly order. That was the liquor order. It was actually ordered through Drizzly. Dispatched and delivered by UberEats. Curious to know if there's going to be a hidden tip on that. Oh, it was $11.60. Probably not. I got the whole pay already. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'd already had the thing to send a thank you, so I don't even know what they tipped. Let me see if it has a breakdown. $5 tip. And that means $6.60 base pay on that. Nice. Yeah, I'd look into it. They must have somebody must have hit a wrong button. Because that's kind of automated. It automatically goes straight to checker and that background check is done literally almost like instantaneously. Especially if you get on a lot of gig apps, they should have your information readily available. I'm thinking dinner too. It's going on 5 o'clock. It's going to be dark here shortly. 20 to 5. I pulled over on the side of the road hoping to get something. I'm trying to think. I don't feel like cooking anything. I already cooked once today. I don't feel like cooking again. I'm giving Instacart a break. I'm tired of shopping for right now. It'll come back. Oh, that's a cigar bar. I thought people were dying. I couldn't figure out why people. It's kind of chilly out, and there's like eight guys out on the patio kicking back on this. I thought it was like a beer garden or outdoor dining. It's a cigar bar. They're outside smoking cigars.
Damn it! I'm getting screwed. I'm gonna lose this order.
Oh,
Fuck. Well, the super worst thing is, this used to be close enough to mark a ride, but Grubhub went back to. Dude, that light changed in a minute and a half, a second and a half. Yes, I know.
What's blinking? Are you running late? I don't know them Grubhub sounds. Sonic?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
hell
the sound
no.
you're hearing. You're almost there. You accepted a Grubhub order, but you haven't moved toward the restaurant. I just did like 4 illegal things, and I had a lady get mad at me because she moved across the parking lot. Oh, thank the Lord I got here. Oh, I was gonna be so mad if I lost that because I'm going that direction. I gotta go right by it, basically.
I'm surprised Jason and Rational Driver didn't pop on here. They were over on the Discord. They knew I was going live at 2:30.
Literally, I am going literally by it. I have to go up that street to get to the airbase. Oh, please. It let that side go, but not me.
I'm driving nice and chill. What is that? Was that somebody's house or a business? I can't tell. He's doing that stacking and routing and running a little late on his Grubhub order.
No, I got it. I got arrived in time. They're probably not even done with it. It's the worst thing.
Actually, I'm driving by this place called a Mexican place called Amigo Joe's. And somebody told me recently they got really damn good fried chicken. I'm like, really? I would never think that. It's a Mexican restaurant. But y'all know I love fried chicken.
I'm basically waiting 2 light cycles.
I'm not taking that part. Oh, I love this restaurant, but not $4.72 for 7 miles. How would they even let that go by? I've made fat money out of Bartolino's. Unless it wasn't that same Bartolino's.
You don't know.
Oh, wait. I wasn't done looking at that radar order. What is that? Oh, it's Target. No, I don't want a Target order.
Why? If it's good, do it.
It's not good. I don't know where anything is in Target. It takes me forever to do a shop in there.
Well, you gotta learn.
I don't want to learn. I just choose not to do them.
Where the money
Yeah, this one's 22 items. Hell no. Well, here's another thing. I don't know what I'm going in there for. Like on Instacart, I can at least get an idea if I'm going to be all in grocery or if I'm going to be in 13 different parts of the store that they're huge. Their targets are huge here. They're huge.
Well, I'm telling you, on Uber, it's 90% groceries.
I just don't do them. They're even grocery. I don't know where anything is, and it sucks. I like my aisle numbers. Ship tells you aisle numbers, but Ship got rid of me. Plus, I never knew what I was making, so I didn't like doing them. Never knew when the tip was going to come through. I might be getting sketchy here in a second here, my internet. Well, hello, Lisa. Think about time you dropped in. You knew I was going live at 2:30. She's another one that knew I was going live at 2:30. If you heard that. Oh man, no, the targets here are freaking huge. The one that's right up there on the right where that order was from, that's. Have you ever seen Pedro go to a Target? That's it. Only he doesn't park in the parking garage. He complains about the parking and he parks out front. If you go to a parking garage, it's especially in the summer, it's nice because you're out of the damn sun. But yeah, their front parking lot's a pain in the butt. Not the parking garage. Well, I've even told him. I'm like, he was live streaming. I was in the chat. I'm like, hey, dude, there's a parking garage under that Target. It's the only one here that has a parking garage underneath it. That's the way to go. You still out doing catering orders, Lisa? Yep, I'm right in front of the Target now. Oh, what do I want to get for dinner? I'm going somewhere. I just haven't decided what I wanted or what I want. I've been craving like a half-pound pub burger, a real hamburger, not no fast food stuff. This person just dropped. They're going on the wrong direction of traffic. I don't want Chinese. I'm good on that. I could go for some beef lo mein. I can always go for beef lo mein. Oh, you're out doing DoorDash? I actually did a Uber Eats order after I got gas. Well, I started to head to the city, and I got a drizzly order for some liquor from Barrel Wine and Spirits or something like that for $11.60, and it was on literally on the way I was going on my path, and it just delivered right down the street from where I'm parking at right now. I'm right by the Noodles and Company. I haven't seen any good Noodles and Company orders in a while either. I used to see some really good Noodles and Company orders. I used to be in there all the damn time.
I say during the Rona, I remember that watching pager of Noodles and Company and the King and I. Like,
King and I's over on South Grand. King and I's on South Grand. I've done some good orders out of there on Uber Eats. I don't know that I've ever done them on. I don't know what. I couldn't tell you where I went on DoorDash anymore.
Oh my gosh.
There are there are restaurants that are only on DoorDash. They're not on Uber Eats. My cash customer, I got him to get on Uber Eats versus DoorDash because he was fed up with DoorDash all the time. But it says Jessica's coming and some dude named David delivers the food instead, or whatever. And he's taking pictures of these scrubs. He'd send me a picture. Look at this Jessica here. I'm like, that doesn't look like a Jessica to me.
That's any app though, really. Like I said, I had a couple here. They were on DoorDash and Uber, and the husband and wife would work each other's accounts, meaning they had both their accounts running all at the same time. So they had 2 DoorDash and 2 Ubers running. That's a real crappy thing to do.
Yeah, he said most of the restaurants, pretty much all the restaurants he orders from aren't on Uber. I'm like, well, that sucks. Well, tell me which ones they are. Maybe I can make that happen.
If they were at least smart, when they set their phones down, they would have had DoorDash on one screen and Uber on the other, just to say, oh, the Uber's on the other phone. But they weren't smart enough to do that. It's like these people who do this kind of clownery, they're not very smart about it a lot.
The other big grocery store chain here, Dlivrd, he likes to order from there, and it's I told him to get on Shipt. They do that, but they got a partnership with DoorDash too. And he's DigiNomad's back. He said every time he's had DoorDash go do one of those orders, he only gets half his stuff because they don't know how to look for anything. He doesn't. He still uses the damn app though, but he's got, I think, less love for it than I do. That's saying a lot.
Here's the thing. I basically, I was sick, and he's a friend of mine. He's one of my drivers now. I taught him how to shop, but he's like, oh, they just don't have this. He was just going to refund it. I'm like, stop doing that. I'm like, dude, look for the actual item. Like, they don't have this size. Go for the other one.
Yeah, I'll replace same item, different size, up or down. It don't matter. Whatever I find first, really.
InstaCart, I would do 2 small ones for 1 big one because that actually matters on that app, and you can actually. DoorDash changed so you can actually do that now. It used to be you could only replace 1 item for 1 item, but it makes somewhat sense now. It's like, oh, you get a smaller one? No, what quantity, you know?
Spark, gosh, some of the things they recommend to substitute. It blows my freaking mind. I mean, it's the absolute polar opposite of what they want. But hey, this is a substitute. Like when you're looking for some of that flavored yogurt or whatever, they want the strawberry cream. They're like, oh, they don't have that. Well, then give them this butter ripple gelato or something. It's totally different. I mean, not even close to strawberry. I mean, not even in the berry family.
It's not even the same brand of yogurt.
Yeah. Oh, they're out of strawberry cherry. Well, give them key lime. Key lime may be good, but not everybody likes it. But I know I've had that was one of them. They wanted me to replace strawberry with key lime.
I think what they should do is there a spark symbol on those when you're doing a substitute, and it's like, oh, just add your own substitute. Boom.
That's what I do.
But a lot of times it won't even let you.
No, I got to hit can't find until I can. They've changed it since you've been on that app.
I still have. My guy says,
can't find. He says what?
like 1 out of 5 times they won't let you. Like I'll just say, oh,
Oh,
refund it.
sometimes you hit can't find and boom, it just goes to the next item. I'm like, all right, moving on up. That made that easy.
Yeah, but still, it's not cool.
Now your pay doesn't change
Talk
on
to you
that.
now.
No, because if it does that, that means the customer set it up for no substitutes. That's on them. And I've literally had to substitute in my hand, a very good substitute. I'm really good at substitutes.
Here's the thing: is like even on DoorDash and InstaCart, you can still go in.
What up, Steve?
In fact, the app wants you to. There's Steve. You must have heard me say his name earlier.
Man, Steve, yeah, that girl was high on something in that first and last video, that video you sent me from last year. Good story, though. I mean, that was really good what she did. Oh, no. That's stupid Walmart.
I guarantee this piece is cold by now.
But I did watch that whole video, Steve. That was pretty funny. But it was a great thing she did. I liked her second video. She should have actually only posted that one and left it at that. Because she's definitely high on something. She's tweaking on something. That's why I put in the comments, tweaker. And that was from right out of the gate. I'm like, holy cow, this girl's a tweaker. Tweaking on something. Damn it. This damn earbud, I still haven't. What's that?
Yeah, you gotta find a mic set up.
No, it's not mine. I wasn't echoing. I wasn't echoing until you got on here. It's yours. You probably have it playing on YouTube still.
No, it's not that. Like Chrome literally said that's an issue.
Yeah, it popped up on the screen. It didn't pop up till I added you to the stage. I bet if I put you backstage, it'll go away. Can I do that without kicking you off? I know it's possible because people have done it. I just don't know how to do it. Let me click on it. Penn Station, where's that going? No, not enough money. Kick from studio. Yeah, I can. Let me see something. Guys, do I have an echo now? Echo? I don't hear an echo.
I literally got the headphones in. I don't know what you want me to do. Is the browser doing that?
Yeah. Is the echo still there?
Tonight.
Yeah, I'm still hearing an echo. Yeah, I got a headphone in right now. My speaker doesn't work on my phone anymore, and the microphone doesn't sound. It's all garbly sounding. Yeah, no echo when I put Bud Soda backstage. The echo disappeared. That's why I said I didn't have an echo until I added him to the stage.
Oh.
I don't hear it very loud, but it's there.
Try that. That's better. Well, a little. I can barely hear it now.
Oh, you know he was, Steve.
Of course, this person's in a very inconvenient place.
She didn't even know 911.
What's the number for 911?
Yeah, as soon as I put him back on the stage, the echo came back. Well, I don't hear it. He's got it playing on 2 different phones. I don't hear it when he goes out to pick up an order. Like right now, I don't hear the echo at all. So it's something to do with his second phone. I think he's got it playing on that second phone. Or something. I don't know. What sounds good for dinner? I did my one delivery for today. got to be no more than $11.60 because that's what I made on this delivery. No, I don't care. I want something different. No Chinese. I'm looking at Panda Express, Citizen Cane's. I don't need no Citizen Cane chicken strip stuff. No Noodles and Company. That's pretty much Asian. I do like noodles though. Oh, there's a barbecue place down the street I've been dying to try, but I want to take it home. But I don't want to take that home. No. It's the fourth time they sent me that McDonald's order. I'm right next to a McDonald's. That's not the McDonald's they want me to go to. What do you post in public? That same video, you reposting it? I have some ice cream, but yeah, I'm craving like pie. I want some pie. My buddy Ray Jack's was on here earlier. He found a place to get pie from. I'm actually not too far from where he found it, Sugary on Tam. I could look it up.
God, I hate Uber's ratchet BS. Sorry.
You know,
I'm in a hate
it's
Uber camp, Tim.
The echo's coming from that phone that you are working from.
How?
When you walk away, when you walk away to drop the delivery off, the echo's gone. When you get back in the car, and your phone, that the phone you're on StreamYards with, I see it. It's still in your car.
That's when I mute though. I mute when I walk away.
Oh, well, that'd be why the echo goes away.
Which is stupid. It shouldn't echo with a mic piece. Oh,
is it a Bluetooth?
No. It's a wired headset. In fact, that's what Chrome said. It's like, we recommend you use a wired headset to counteract the echoing effect, and it's still doing it. So it's a known issue with Chrome with frickin' StreamYard. Should I download the StreamYard app, I guess? I don't freaking know.
There is no app. That's one of my complaints about StreamYard. I'm putting together a list of things that StreamYard could really improve on. Not having a standalone app is one of the big ones. No dark mode or night mode, whatever you want to call it. I got to hit 5 buttons to flip my camera from front to back, and 5 more buttons to get it to flip back again instead of just a quick little push.
Yeah.
Their chat, I just can't start chatting right here. I got to hit settings and go to chat that way. It's not user friendly, basically, is what I'm trying to say. They need to make it more user friendly. I only use it because of the panel thing. If it wasn't for the panel being so easy, I'm getting ready to check out Restream.
Cam, I think it's what.
No, I stole that from somewhere.
ECam, UDM uses. He tried StreamYard for a while and he switched back to ECam.
Yeah, I need to text UDM and find out what he's using.
ECam.
Oh, too many miles. What's that?
ECam. ECAMM.
He said ECam? That's what he uses? That's what he live streams from?
Yeah.
I've not heard of that one.
You gotta pay for it.
Well, I pay $49 a month for StreamYard.
Jesus Christ, you do the paid version? Hell with that.
Yeah. Otherwise, you only get 16 hours a month. Hell, I'll 2 or 3 live streams and I'm done for the month.
Oh, it used to be a lot more.
Nah, it's 16 hours. That's all I've ever seen it if you get the free version. There's a cheaper version, $19. I don't know what that gives you, but I wanted I wanted more options or whatever. There was shit on the $49 one that I wanted that the $19 one didn't have, or $25, whatever it is. I was gonna look into Melon. In fact, I thought I downloaded it in one of my phones. Might be in this phone, or maybe it was a website. I don't remember.
So I remember UDM did not use. He maybe used it 2 weeks. That was probably what he did. He probably used the free version to try it.
Yeah. Hey, I just met Tremaine like 2 nights ago for the first time. I went over and subscribed to his channel. He's trying to get 5,000 subscribers, and he was
You
at like
just met
4
Tremaine?
point. Yeah, I had no idea who he was. And Hey Ho Studios. I don't know if I've ever
God,
seen
I've
him
known him for a
before,
long time.
but
Yeah,
he
he's
was.
cool.
That's when I couldn't sleep a couple nights ago. He was over on Necros. Literally they ended Necro's stream at 5 a.m. and Tremaine started a stream when we went over there, and it only ran for like 2 minutes, and he ended it as far as I could tell. And then I turned my sleep music back on and passed the hell out.
I'm
Where's this
surprised he
going?
didn't. He was live for a whole month solid. Like, he did not, like, even when he slept, the stream kept going. Like, he did a 24/7 stream until he raised so much money for his new documentary.
Yeah, I did mine 24/7 for probably about a year straight. My crypto stream.
I'm hoping UDM gets back on his, but I think he's too busy with his deal with Dlivrd. He just happened to coincide with Dlivrd when he had a deal with them when he did his first part of his documentary.
Is that all on Melon, Steve? Yeah, I guess that's what you're talking about.
People are going to complain one way or the other. People complain when he didn't share the Dlivrd name, and then now someone's commenting, "Stop sharing these cater apps. You're ruining it."
That's Cerberus. That's Cerberus, and then somebody sent him a message.
Cerberus is the one complaining he's not sharing it, though.
Yeah, and then somebody else said stop. And he's like me. He's just letting the people know.
Cerberus,
I mean, I didn't. Well, Cerberus got on me because I didn't for a while, but I said, no, I'm far enough ahead of everybody else. It's going to take them a long time to catch me. So I don't care if I let people know about Dlivrd in my market now. I'm 100 deliveries. I'm 100 deliveries ahead of whoever does it.
It's like Spark, though. You ain't got to stop finding out about at least Dlivrd and deliver that.
Well, it's not. Well, Spark's a totally different thing. It's not. It wasn't just them getting on it. It's them figuring out how I did it, and I told them how to do it. Because I did. You remember, I did not do it right. I didn't. I did an unorthodox way of doing Spark, but it made me bank.
Yeah. Now don't pay crap, so you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Now, yeah. Well, I found another way to do it. I re-strategized and found out shop and delivers was the way to go. And when I got back into it this year, I was doing really good on those shop and delivers because I mean, shoot, hardly any of them were like I was hardly taking anything over 15 items, nothing more than like 2 or 3 miles for the most part, unless it was going to Illinois. And if it was going to Illinois, it was going right over the river, and those are paying like $40-50 for like 15 items.
Here's the problem: it's like curry, and if it's already late, it knocks against your on-time rating. It's like if you didn't start the shop on time, even though the store is the one that pushed it out late, it knocks against your on-time because my buddies like had that problem.
I have to look that up, Steve.
And then he's like looking back through screenshots, and he's like, "Oh, these shops are like for an hour and a half before I actually took them." Like,
yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm still at 100% on time rating.
He got a 55 item, 110 units, so basically like 2 of each thing, basically. Or maybe a bunch of one,
No. Do that. Wait, up there.
25 minutes and paid him $55. It took him
35 minutes
up there. To do the whole thing.
Do they include bags in the units up there?
Not when you're shopping, no, because there's no bag at the registers. Basically,
That's
you're on your own.
Know.
Yeah, you're basically on your own. Like, they give you extras whenever you are at the curbside because they know you guys are going to shop.
Because down here, I see 55 items, 110 units. At least 50 of those units are empty bags.
Yeah, I hoard bags. You have the old plastic bag, lucky jerks.
Yep. We use the heck out of them.
I thought I'd never miss those things from Walmart. Now I'm too.
Yeah, if anybody's on here anybody on here, if you're not subscribed to Tremaine, jump over there, Hey Ho Studios, Hit that subscribe button for him. Try and get him up to 5,000 subscribers. He doesn't even know me, and I'm here promoting his channel to my like 5 people watching it or whatever. There's nothing in this plaza I want to eat from. I got Noodles and Company, Raising Cane's, and Firehouse Subs. I can go get it. Yeah, that's just right. I got Penn Station right down the street. I haven't had Penn Station in a long time.
Oh, I thought you meant to get orders from.
No, they sent me one, but it was like $4.
Food.
That's what
food
made me think about it.
It's something to keep you busy. That's all it is.
What?
And that's what we're trying to preach to people. They won't listen.
Calbron Mexican restaurant. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's 17 miles. No, it was $4.02 for 7.4 miles. That's upside down mileage there. I don't take those. I don't take $4 offers, period. I don't care if it's going next door. Screw that person for not wanting to pay for the service. They can let their shit get cold. Yeah, he seemed pretty cool. He seemed pretty cool, Steve. I never.
Like that, unfortunately.
I don't work DoorDash.
I know.
I hardly work Uber Eats these days. I've only taken 2 deliveries now this week on Uber Eats. That's what brought my average down on per delivery.
I'm up to an 80-something% acceptance rate, and like they sent me $4 this morning, which knocked my acceptance rate 2 points. And like, dude, it's like I had 4 earned by time. They said they are all on earned by time. It's like no wonder why they get nothing.
I have a 4% acceptance rate on Uber, and they do. I still have that damn cancellation rate. It's at 10% now. It went down 1%. I think it says why cancellation rate matters. Piss on your cancellation rate. The only reason I have a cancellation rate of a 10% or anything above 0% is because there are stupid pop-up orders right when I'm trying to drop one off. And I don't even know what the hell I just accepted. And, well, in fact, the last one I called support and made them cancel it because I didn't even know I accepted an order. I completed my order and it said, now head to your next one. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I don't have an order. Oh, shit, that's too many miles. Some trip radar orders just popped up. That's 918 for 12.4 miles. Yep, somebody else can go shop that Walgreens order. There it is. 4 items, $9.64 for pretty much 12.5 miles. Driveway and 13th. That's right by Soulard. It's still in the trip radar. They just sent it to me as an offer. Yeah, I was pretty much done for the week before I even came out today. I just needed gas and smokes. That's what I got. And I wanted to get out of the house. That headache I had yesterday, golly, it was so bad. Rideshare Rodeo Steve here did a live stream yesterday morning with about Para and DoorDash, Para Pulse. You'll want, if you're on Para, you'll want to get that update that comes out tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow, but it drops tomorrow. So make sure you update it. I'm going to uninstall Para and re-download a full version of it and reinstall it. Oh, nice, Lisa. But that Pulse is going to be pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, green is going to signify where your ride shares are popping, and red's going to be your Grubhub, your Uber Eats, and DoorDash. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steve. Yeah, man, I actually had went back to bed. It's funny you said I was looking for somewhere to go, seeing what's popping because I'm just waking up. No, I was up early, but I took 4 leave and went out and kicked back in my lazy boy, man, and just tried to work these muscles in the back of my neck or tendons or ligaments, whatever the hell it is, it tightens up, and it wasn't lifting that headache much. So I went and laid back down, flipped on my tablet, and there you guys were. And it was hurting to open my eyes at that point. It was just throbbing. And then about a little after 10, it finally eased up enough. I never went back to sleep. I just had to lay down and not move my head. I couldn't get anything to make it comfortable out on my lazy boy, so my problem is my little throw pillows I have out there are they're too bouncy. They're not soft enough. They're I don't know what you call it. They're too bouncy. They don't like wrap around my neck.
Jeez. So last night, I had a lady order Pizza Hut, and she lives in Philadelphia, New York, town north of here. And she was so impatient that within 2 minutes, she's like, "Do you have my pizza yet? Do you have my pizza yet?" Like she was saying something along those lines. And then 5 minutes later,
Bitch,
she's
it
like,
ain't even in
"Still
the
don't-"
oven yet.
She's like, "Do you have my za yet? What's the update?" And then 1 minute later, she canceled.
Did
like,
you call it a za or
a Pizza
did
Hut.
she call it
She
the
did.
za?
She did.
I
Yeah,
can't stand
I bet
people that call them zas. I hate that slang for them.
She
I don't know
canceled in
why.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. It took her to cancel. It's like, it's a Pizza Hut on a Saturday night for one, and two, you live the furthest away of everybody. Like
You should have still went and got.
Delivery driver.
You should have went in and got the pizza anyway.
Well, I lost her name, so I didn't screenshot it. I would have had a Big New Yorker for free. I don't understand why people are that impatient. Like, I'm guessing she didn't tip because when I got
Iowa
her,
and Utah, you know what? I hate Sonic, but I'm going to take this because it's going to Iowa and Utah, and I live like right there. Well, 2 minutes from there.
Have fun with that.
I don't like Sonic.
I got lucky last time. I'm pretty nice to them. There's like 3 people who are on staff, and I know them, and they know I know. So I'm always like sweet to them, and I throw them candy.
Steve, I guarantee if I would have had a catering order, I would have put my game face on and went and did it. Headache or not. I mean, it was thumping, but I'll go make my money with a headache that bad. Because I know I already had to leave in me. It would have started eating at it eventually. Or I got one Vicodin left over from a toothache. Let me tell you, it was thumping hard enough yesterday that I was debating taking that last Vicodin. And they're potent. I get very, very potent Vicodins when I got dental pain.
Someone's not getting their Chinese. They live on an air base. I know that's a no tip on Grubhub. $8.49 for 10.9 miles from where I was.
I don't have a stop sign here anymore. How about that? Or somebody stole the stop sign. I think somebody just stole it.
It might come back to me fully bonused out, then I'll take it.
I'm gonna pass right by the. I'll pass right by the Jack in Box that has the girls that wear the like 2-inch long fake eyelashes.
Like, I've gotten some really good payouts on Grubhub like last month, and I was wondering why they paid so good. Then I went back and looked at the earnings after I dropped them out, all fully bonused out, plus $10.
Lisa, I just have the one. Lisa, I've got the one catering at $9.35 for hot box cookies. Deliver that did send me an offer, and at $9.35 pickup on my Dlivrd, and I've never seen, unless it was a breakfast order, I've never seen Deliver that send me an offer before 10 o'clock. Till that one, it was for $9.55. I couldn't do it. I was like, ain't that a howdy do? They got it. They got to send me something else. Oh, if I see it, I prefer another good. I need a good paying Dlivrd for tomorrow, because I think the last 2 or 3 Mondays in a row I've had a good 113 or $116 Dlivrd to get me started, and then I've been stacking 2 to 3 Dlivrd that's right after. I've been having some good Mondays, and all I got is one.
I'm debating buying their cart, even though UDM gave me one, and I'll give that one away because then it's in their system. I have a catering cart.
Don't buy their cart, man. Go to Harbor Freight and buy damn near the same cart for $34.
No, there's a reason. Remember? You want it in their system that you have it. Just like their bag.
They know I've got my wagon because they've seen a butt ton of pictures with their with Dlivrd catering bags in it. Deliver that doesn't see my Dlivrd catering bags. They see it from the black side. Or it's open with the order sitting inside of it, and all you see is the reflective part. Get your Edders. Get your Wagman's Edders, Lisa. I see that you corrected it and said orders, but I'm going to call it Edders. I think now that I know why fake eyelashes were invented in the first place, I think it's hilarious every time I see some of these girls with these ginormous fake eyelashes on. If you don't know why eyelashes were invented, they were invented by a madam for a brothel for her working ladies or prostitutes. So when a man would basically bust his nut in their face, it wouldn't get in their eyes. The fake eyelashes were shielding their eyes from getting nutted in the face. God damn, those lights were bright. Think about that. Let all the ladies know that's what fake eyelashes are for. And that Jack in the Box is still open. Another very popular Jack in the Box just closed. I don't know why. Well, their food sucked. That could be one reason. Yeah, but you're still getting some good orders, and hey, it slowed down for me here too. And I get all them damn EzCater orders. I just rather have them on Dlivrd than deliver that because I get paid better. They get the whole tip. This dude's walking down the street with a car battery, and he's walking right in front of me now with a car battery. AutoZone's the other direction, bub. He's got a charger. It looks like there's another guy with him that's like, I don't know what's going on with that. They're homeless. They probably got a car battery they stole out of somebody's car to power their tent or something. I know that because we used to have a homeless guy that would come in like every 3 days at the AutoZone I worked at to get he had a car battery in his damn backpack and have us charge it for him. I guess he got about 3 days power out of it and then bring it back to us to charge it. I told him, I go, it's not good to let those get that low because you'll ruin the batteries. You can't let the lead acid batteries go dead like that. You start killing the cells. He didn't care because every time he brought it in, it was pretty flat. Oh, I need to be in that other lane before I get up to the Sonic. But that right lane here on South Kings Highway is rough. Oh, really? Yeah, they may have some more drivers now, or more drivers that are getting up there too. Because Wagman's has a lot of freaking deliveries between all their locations. From what I see with you. I may go up on South Grand after I drop this delivery off, and I think I'll be pretty close to it. And maybe get something from one of the restaurants there that I've never been to. If they're open. It's only 5:21. Something should be open. Taco Bell. That's a Taco Bell I had lunch with Pedro a couple weeks ago at. I've actually had good luck with the food in that Taco Bell. The last 2 times I've been there, it's been pretty good. I get one of those boxes. They're a pretty good deal. It's been so long since I've been to the Sonic. I don't even know I don't know if I have to wait through the drive-through line or not.
My guess is yes. That's how
Well, I
most
know
trucks
one of the
are.
last times I came here, they had me pull right over. Or another time, the girl roller skated out to me and found out I was there for. I told the speaker that I was there for a Uber Eats pickup, and she roller skated it out to me. I wasn't even up to the pickup yet, the pickup window.
You know what that guy tipped me on that? It's $115 worth of blankets and stuff. Take a guess.
$115 worth of bank blankets. Probably $7, $6.50.
$1.
$1. That's lovely.
$12.75 it paid me, so I don't care.
Oh shit! I gotta go all the way around to get to the drive-thru, don't I? Yep.
Here's the thing. He might post at me later on because people like,
Stop there
like
for
you were saying,
for hot
lots of people
delivery.
they just refund it and not even bother to look what's there.
I'll go through the drive-thru.
They didn't have a heated blanket, but they had a heated mattress pad. The guy's definitely from the south.
I got a big moving blanket I bought from Harbor Freight for the back of my truck here, my van. I think I paid like $8 or $9 for it. I got it. There's a big sheet of particle board back here, like high density stuff.
Yeah. So that's the next question I have for Chris is, speaking of, have you worked in a t-shirt at all? But you said you had a headache, so probably not.
Yeah, I got an Uber Eats pickup for Austin S. All right, thank you. Do I pull up to where it said that little sign that says stop for something? I don't know. There's a truck in my way. I'll be up there. There's this guy's in a truck, and he's like not way up where they pick up their order.
It's a stop for car hop sign.
No, I was actually I was gonna work on that today, but then time started slipping by too fast. I made a thumbnail for this instead, and then I was in the shower, and I'm like, oh shit, there was some stuff I wanted to look up I totally forgot about, and that was part of it. This guy's not even waiting for anything. He's just going on out of here. Put it in park. Get me bag ready. Oh shit, there go my smokes. Don't lose them. What am I picking up? They moved it, and it drives me crazy that I don't know. They just changed the look of it. 2 drinks. I don't have drink holders in here. I hope they bring it out in a cup carrier. Actually, I've got a basket here. I made a center console where there is none, and I believe if they give me a cup carrier, I can fit it in here.
Time to go find a couple. They're either at Michael's or Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I've got a. I think it might be a Cracker Barrel box. Yeah, I think it's a Cracker Barrel box for a catering order. I got that upside down. I went to the Dollar Tree and got a $1.25 welcome mat sort of kind of thing, and it's worth about $1. And I got shelf liner that goes under that to keep it from sliding around, and then I got these little baskets I bought there with that shelf liner underneath to keep them from sliding around. And it's not level right now. Why isn't it level? I got in here yesterday and got my drill. I had it hidden underneath it, and I can't get the boxes set flat again. I forgot to mess with that in the daylight.
It's a ripple.
Well, you weren't on here when I explained it earlier, did you? It's something that they've got in the works that's going to be like TaskRabbit. It's called Uber Chore. Not chores, Chore.
Well, you
maybe.
Said see payout screenshots and they suck.
It's not even been launched by Uber yet. It's somebody got into the code of the newer update on the iPhone, and that's how they found out about it. It's in there, but it hasn't been launched.
It's in test markets, you know that.
That's not even in a test market, but it's in there for when they do on iPhones at least. I don't know if it's in the Android. Maybe it is, and nobody's looked for it yet. I don't even know how to get in there and look for that stuff. That's why I didn't want to say anything about it yet, because I was doing more research. But UDM, let that what do they call it, cat out of the basket or whatever.
Get out of the back.
Yeah, cat out of the bag this morning on that. I'm like, oh no, I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know. I didn't know he knew about it. I didn't know anybody knew about it because it just came out like early September on some like Bloomberg and something else. I've been keeping it hush. I didn't even tell anybody on Discord.
I think it's gonna be the same thing as DoorDash. You're just transporting the laundry and stuff, not literally doing it. But it sounds
Well,
like
I
they
did.
too are doing some task.
I mentioned it to Jason and the Rational Driver on Discord today because I had already made the thumbnail. I was gonna say it on my live stream. That's why I did, but I figured they would be here too, but they didn't come. They're probably still
Why
on
is it going to
Discord.
the Why is it going to the wrong 7-Eleven again? It's doing that crap again. I hate that.
Well, yeah, because
It's
if
been
they're
ten.
doing if they're putting somebody's IKEA shelf together or whatever, they're not accepting food orders, and it's also like I said earlier, it's speculative. I can't even say it now. Speculative
Speculative.
hearsay because it's not came out of Uber yet. That's why I didn't want to say anything about it yet. Doggone you, UDM.
Well, they said they I don't know. They're saying like Angie's List, but Angie's List hasn't been Angie's List for many years now. But everyone thinks of Angie's List, they think of that stuff, but that's not what Angie's List is
Angie's
anymore.
List, I think of if you need a contractor to do something, you check. That's what you do
Yeah,
on
it used to
Angie's
be
List.
handyman, contractors, lawn care,
Yeah,
that kind of
I
crap.
actually I think
But
I
now
heard
all
and
they do
that that's who I heard. I think bought Handy was Angie's List.
Yep, yep, and that's bad because all they do is extort people. Whoever bought
Well, what
Angie's bought Handy, and they bought Angie's and the Angie's bought Handy, and it's just an extortion scheme now. It's
I
just
think
money
it,
revenue.
I
They
think
used to just take a
IKEA
small percentage.
IKEA bought TaskRabbit, but I think they bought it like 2016 or 19 or something like that. So that's been a
Even
while.
that's
That's pre-pandemic.
yeah,
But because I was thinking when I first heard about this, you know how Uber is, like they bought Postmates, like they'll buy out another company. So I was thinking maybe that was the case, but when I was researching it, I found out IKEA owns TaskRabbit, and they have for a few years now. And I don't
they
know
get
that
their
Uber is going to be able to buy that from IKEA.
they get their tentacles all in it, and they ruined all those things. Like I think the only things that are anything worth a crap still are like the laundry apps, and like Wag and Rover, which is the dogs apps, pet apps, and those are still the same concept where it's just people
If it
connecting
does,
with people
if they
and they
launch it
take a
and it
percentage.
works, if they launch it and it works, I think it'd be pretty cool. It'd give me something different to do in the daytime. That's why another reason I started looking at other things to do outside of the gig apps, like cleaning people's trash cans or whatever. Sharpening knives. I'm very good at sharpening knives. I need a new sharpener though, which I've got in my shopping list right now on my Amazon. I may order one when I get home later.
I say we
And
got a trash service right here. They advertise that like if you have the hose out, they'll clean it for you and they'll change it. Like they'll put a 55-gallon liner in it, new liner every time at least. That way
ten
it don't get
bucks.
all gross.
This guy I found on YouTube does trash cans for $10 a trash can. He has a portable whatever um,
Pressure washer.
pressure washer, but he recommended getting a rechargeable one that runs off like one of them 20
20-volt
volt
battery.
max lithium ion batteries. He said you don't want to like go pressure wash a parking lot with it, but it works great for the trash cans. And then you have your bug spray bottle, the pump thing with a squirter nozzle. You just put your sanitizer in that bleach water basically, and then you squirt it down with that with the bleach water after you're done. But he'll go to somebody's house and typically no, I don't want an add-on for $4. He'll typically get multiple cans in the same neighborhood when he goes to do it. All right. Austin, yes. Let me grab that. Perfect. All right. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you. Ooh, cup holder. Bag in the bag. I'm not going to zip it because I'm going right around the corner. Sorta. Things don't sit in here right. I'm not used to this. It drives me nuts. My bag's not sitting square. Pizzas aren't fun to put in here either. I have to figure out a different system for that. What up, JK? Yeah, you know what's funny about that, Jonathan, is I was on GoPuff, and because of you, I never took any because you said once you get on it, you're not allowed to decline them or whatever, and I can't have that. But I saw that I at least was seeing offers. I saw what they paid, and they pay better on Uber Eats, and I can see where it's going, and I don't have to accept it. Oh wait, I didn't confirm my pickup. Let me let that person know I'm on the way. Hope there's a hidden tip on this. I don't know. May or may not be. It's freaking Sonic, but it's $11, $12 and something. I don't remember. Yeah, I actually went down to pick up one of those GoPuffs one night at like 1:00 in the morning because it was a decent little run, and I was right down in the area, and they were closed. It was like 1:00 in the morning. Aren't they supposed to be open at like four or something in the morning? Nope, it was a ghost town. Nobody was there. I was ringing the bell. Rock the bells. Rock the bells. I know one thing. I'm going to have to rig up a dome light in here that works when I open the door. My dome light only comes on when I turn the dial to turn it on, not when I open the door. That drives me crazy. But it'll make a buzzer sound. Oh, damn, there's a pothole. Jesus. Better hold these drinks. This is about to get rough in here. Yeah, I'll probably drop this off and then go up on South Grand and find some restaurant I've never been to. I've been craving Mexican food. I'm always craving Mexican food, though, but not like tacos. There's Pendrinos up here. I've never been in there. I've only picked up orders there. Sometimes I've had to wait a while for those too, so that makes me wonder, should I get food there? Jonathan, if this Uber, because you're on Uber, if this Uber Chore comes out, do you know how to put together like IKEA cabinets and stuff? I don't know what all. I don't know. They're speculating all kinds of different stuff that Uber might do, like wash somebody's dishes, take care of somebody's laundry, go do their grocery shopping, clean their gutters, whatever, their errands, run their errands for them, take stuff to the cleaners. I'm not even sure, but because Uber hasn't released any info on it yet. That's why I said it's all speculation. But as far as I know, it's going to be called Uber Chore, which is I made up. That's not an Uber logo. That is an Uber logo I made up on my thumbnail, but I added the Chore on there. They don't have an Uber Chore logo. Wait, who sent you a message about it? Their employees just disappear. Well, that was the location I went to. Remember, they were giving that free bag away for ice cream or whatever because they had an ice cream deal. Really, I didn't get anything from Uber on that. Just I've been looking for. I started on my Discord the gig news or something like that, and I've been looking for more current stuff to put in there for gig news. And I didn't want to put that in there yet because it's not from Uber yet. I didn't even want to talk about it yet because I haven't heard a peep out of Uber, and I've been on my email all damn day. I'm expecting a couple emails I haven't seen yet. like 3 different emails. I'll be passing the hot box cookie in a minute that I got to pick up an order at 9:35 tomorrow morning. That is another thing I love about the catering orders. Typically, I know about most of them the day in advance. That one Thursday that I got in between my first and second order, though, that was great. That was like an emergency order. Somebody canceled, whatever it was super easy for me, and it was paid $84.44, and I didn't expect to get that. And then that surprise curry I got after I was done for the day, I got that $125 curry. That was awesome. But I haven't gotten that unless it came out sometime today. That's weird that an email would go out when I finally put it in my thumbnail. Well, I only did it because UDM mentioned Uber Task this morning. He called it Uber Task. Because I hadn't planned on saying anything about Chore until I heard more about it from actually Uber, not the news media sites. No, not the Verge. I don't want to hear that. I've seen that. I've seen the stuff on it from the Verge. Yeah, you read the fine print there. The reason that somebody got into the code of the iPad or the iPhone version of Uber, and it's in the code. Uber has not released anything on it. At least they hadn't that I had found. That's what I've been waiting for. I know that Verge article, and it was early September when whoever leaked it. I'll have to go through my app inbox because I haven't seen it there either. They keep wanting me to sign up for a position on the crew, be one of the crew or whatever. I see that email or that notification. I'll check it after I drop this order off. Yeah, I've looked about every article I can find on the web about it and can't find one thing straight from Uber's mouth. I looked in a couple days, but like I said, I didn't want to say anything about it yet. I don't want to be spreading fake news, and unless they've actually said they're launching it in other markets. Because I don't even know if they're actually going to launch it. Like a couple of the articles I read, the reason they're wanting to do it and expand to this is so they can pump up the Uber name some more. Their stock price. I can't. I got blinded by some headlights. I can't. All I'm seeing is dots on the chat right now. Too many people driving around with their HIDs and their super bright LEDs on with their high beams on tonight. I'm not used to it because you guys know I haven't been driving much at night for a while, and now it's getting dark at 5 o'clock. Somebody go! You just made me get stuck at a red light, you dirt bag. You bitch, you slut, you whore. Yeah, I'm actually going more towards Pedro's old neighborhood on this. Oh yeah, if they knew. Yeah, I don't know that they watch my stuff. Well, Chris Heffernan, the CEO of Dlivrd, obviously does because he popped on my live stream that night. Yeah, right. Exactly. So, we don't know if they're going to do it or not.
Are you still in drive-thru, Tim?
No, I'm at a stoplight because some jackoff wouldn't pull out. He wouldn't observe his right away rules and wouldn't go. So I got stuck at this light. No, I'm 2 minutes from the drop off.
Oh, that Sonic was actually pretty quick then, I'd say.
It was the slowest it's ever been when I went there. It's been, I mean, the slowest service. I've had much faster service when they were busier. Actually, the girl that brought me my order looked like she was about. I know. The girl I saw walk in that worked there right before another girl brought me my order looked like she's about 13 years old working there on skates.
It's probably literally.
She looked really young.
You could
What's that?
14 doing that, right?
Nope. You gotta be at least 15 and a half with a school work permit. Unless it's your family's business and it's not her family's business.
Well, maybe the franchise owner needs her or something, you know?
Could be. I just highly doubt it. Because I know it's funny. Well, I'm mad because this place was called Lime Gardens. It was a Chinese place I've been going to forever. And I actually went there not too long ago to get Chinese food. They're not open. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But there was like it's kind of a pretty cute Chinese girl in there working one day. I remember going in there when this girl, she was probably like 20 years old when I'd say pretty cute. I remember going in there when the owner's like 3-year-old daughter was walking around on top the front counter and stuff and playing with and messing with shit. The little bitty kid. That was her. All grown up. I hadn't been in there in a long time, and once I figured out, I'm like, oh my God. I remember you walking on this counter when you're like 2 or 3 years old. I used to work at the Radio Shack right next door to it. I eat there all the time.
You're dating yourself repeatedly.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. People on here know my age. I don't hide it. I've even said on some of the chats on other live streams when I talk about old shit, I'm like, don't mind me. I'm old like dirt. Well, I have to date myself when somebody says when I started delivering food for the first time, I'm like September 1988.
I think Radio Shack as a company could have stayed alive if they just like kept their uniqueness.
They are
we have these random plugins.
They are still alive. You can actually open a franchise now. They never their storefronts went away, but they never went away. They've always been online. One of these, I'll be back. I got to figure out what addresses I'm looking for.
I know, like Circuit City is technically an online thing. It's someone just bought the name.
Oh, now that I didn't know was still around. Are the addresses going up or down? Up or down? I think they are going up. Okay, so I went past the house by a couple. Oh, you know what? Cherokee's right up there. I've never eaten on anything from Cherokee Street up here except on Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Drinko. There's a lot of Mexican restaurants down here. Oop, just ran over. It sounded like a ketchup pack. It popped. I'll be right back.
Kitty's having fun tonight.
Oh, I need my phone.
Y'all making money? I don't know. Everyone in this live stream is probably done working. I know Lisa don't work late no more because she has all these catering apps, so she's making money off now. I don't know, I told Jeff about you. If they didn't add you, Lisa, I'm sorry. not, you know, it ain't gonna be the greatest bangers in the world, but it might be just stuff that you're already nearby. Why not? If it's convenient. Dude, it wants me to go all these squiggly side roads and go like up and around instead of straight down this. This is called Ontario Avenue, Gasoline Alley. It's called Gas Alley because right there. It's all the gas tanks right there. The big reserve right there. I am surprised that's not under more lock and key. It's pretty out in the open. You can't like pump anything without a key card or anything, but still. Back in the day, that wasn't social. You know, those were probably like, oh, you gotta flip a switch to turn it on. That was it. Oh lordy. Let's get back. Oh my gosh.
Headphones. Where'd my plug go? Put my basket back together. My center console. So I put, somebody was asking earlier how many miles I put on this since I got it. Like 1,240 or 50 miles. I think about 1,250 miles I put on this van since I bought it.
And how much money has it made you?
What's that?
What's the dollar per mile on that?
On this? Probably a couple thousand.
No.
You know,
Oh
you,
my God.
you know how I
How much have
select
you made
orders.
since you bought it?
I don't know. I have to go back and look.
I don't think you've made 10 grand on it. Out of
No, I said a couple
12
thousand,
grand.
not 10,000. I wish I made 10,000 with it already. Good God. I don't. I mean, I cherry picked
1,000 per
taco and ice cream. The taco and ice cream joint. Yeah. I mean, I cherry picked, but not that damn good.
Has dispatch it sent you nothing yet?
Dispatch, they've sent me stuff, but they suck.
You're not as good as it used to be. Just saying, if something lines up with the stars align and
Okay,
like,
that person doesn't know where
you
they're
get one
going.
with a curry and the curry's going far away, you can still get both
And
on
now
time.
you're gonna go? God, these damn Mexicans don't know how to drive here. He's gonna hit somebody. He just did. And he took off. TJ7. Guys, remember this number. TJ7F5K. TJ7F5K. Move. Okay, I'm trying to let this person get around it. I want the person behind me that he just hit to go after him. TJ7F5K, I believe is what I said. There they go. I'll let them go after him. I know what's going on. He just literally hit him. I'm like, the guy wasn't pulling out. He had to ride away. I'm like, finally, I'm like, I'll go. I think he's drunk. Well, I'm not gonna get food here. Oh, there he goes. He made a left. It knocked the person's the hubcap off that's chasing him. The hubcap was out in the middle of the road. And that's not a good order. Wee Hong Bakery. I'm going up that way though. But I'm not driving downtown for $6.48. Oh, there they go. Making a right. That's them. I follow from a safe distance. Because that person he hit's pissed. All it did was knock his hubcap off. It probably did more to the Mexican's car. He's up there riding his ass. Okay, I did say. I was like, I hope I haven't been talking this whole time without it on mute. I don't know what happened. They pulled over and the other car pulled to the right, so I don't know if they probably saw me in this van following them because the car chasing the other car that hit them knows I pulled out of the way and let them go ahead of me. Oh well, I'm done. My fun's over. I thought they were gonna jump out and storm the car. I just go back to minding my business, minding my business. Lisa, how many catering orders you do today? Oh, my friend Brian and his wife used to live right here. This is Gravway Park. I know. I'm on Potomac. Is this neighborhood starting to turn better? Because it got really bad when they lived here. Yep, I'm on Potomac. I know right where I am. I wasn't paying attention to streets when I was following those people. That's Pedro's old neighborhood I was just in before he moved to where he's at now. Yeah, I was working on my buddy Brian's basement there. I was framing it and getting it framed, kind of finishing off or making a finished area of his basement. And I wasn't used to this area at all. And, you know, I live like 4 minutes from here, 5 minutes maybe now, but not back then. I didn't. And his neighborhood's gotten a little better that he lived in that I just drove past. Because when it got dark, I'm out on his porch and I'm like, dude, was that just gunshots? He's like, I don't know, probably. And I'm like, and there they were. I'm like, and again? He's like, yeah, probably. Does that happen all the time? He's like, about every night. I'm like, dude, you guys need to get out of here. I said, I won't be working on your house after dark anymore. I had my Pontiac Formula Firebird at that time. For whatever reason, I didn't let anybody drive that car. And for whatever reason, Brian had to move my car. I don't remember why. And I was downstairs working on his basement. And I heard my car start up. And trust me, I knew my exhaust was loud and I knew what it sounded like. I went flying up there. I thought somebody was stealing my damn car. I flipped out. I'm like, dude, you never, ever move my car, ever. And never touch it without me knowing. I come out there with a crowbar. I thought somebody was stealing my ar. I was going to beat some heads. I'm just happy they didn't get out of there on the best circumstances, but they got out of there. That's all that mattered.
$22.75 triple.
I'm up on South Grand. Now I am by that King and I, but I'm not going there. There's Cafe Moki here. They got sushi, but I'm not in the mood for sushi. Well, I could go for some, but it's just maybe for an appetizer. I was thinking about going out to Arnold earlier for dinner and totally forgot about it and headed back to the city, but they got that Wesley Rogers Steak and Buffet. It's just like Ponderosa was. I mean, it's identical.
Oh, you mean health code violations?
No, there's like no Ponderosas around anymore. I thought it was the parent company of Ponderosa that owned it or something. But no, they bought it after Ponderosa closed, and I duplicated the menu. It's identical, except the Ponderosa did have a little more on the buffet. Street musician,
Dude,
right?
I can only remember twice I went and didn't get sick.
Oh, it was
You
never
know,
spectacular. The steak itself wasn't all that great, but their buffet was usually pretty decent. And the Ponderosa buffet had meatloaf on it. This one doesn't have meatloaf. They had a few items that this doesn't, but the fried chicken wings are still bomb. They're fire. I love them, and their fried chicken's good.
that's shocking that even the fried chicken vegan is so expensive.
This is live music, so I don't think I can get hit with copyright claims. I'm trying to debate if I want to eat somewhere here. I'm right in front of Steve's Hot Dogs and Pendrino's. It's a Mexican place right next to it. And there's a faux long. It's called faux long down the road. I've been wanting to try, but I'm not in the mood for it right now. Not as many people out walking as I thought there would be tonight. Oh man, what do I want? There's all kinds of different ethnic restaurants along here too. There's even an Ethiopian restaurant. A place called Sheesh. I think they do kebabs and Indian food or something. I don't even know. Did my chat quit working? Is just nobody saying a word? I thought I asked a question. I never got a response. I asked Lisa a question.
I can hear you.
I asked Lisa how many. Well, I checked to make sure my mic was on. Oh, you weren't on. I watched the Mexican guy pull out. He pulled out in front of me, and then hit a car going the other way, and just kept on going. I said the license plate number in the chat in case I needed it for something, but I got out of the way and let the person he hit because they flipped a U-turn right in the middle of the intersection, went after him, and I made sure they got to him. And there is nobody out here listening to this guy. Oh, there might be a couple of people behind him. They might be homeless.
Hopefully that don't hit you. I can hear it pretty clearly.
This is live music, cover band music. They can't get me on this. It'd just be a claim. It wouldn't be a strike. I probably had more copyright claims than anybody you know, except maybe Mr. Flex because he plays copyrighted music all day. But they're just claims. That's not a strike.
Yeah.
I've had literally hundreds.
Yeah, he could make more money on his YouTube if he chose to. I don't know why he don't.
Oh gosh, no, that's a double for. I almost accepted that order, but it was a double for 1034. That means no chance of a hidden tip on that one. I'm not in the mood for hot dogs. I got hot dogs in my freezer at home. I don't have a half-pound mid-rare pub burger, though. I don't know who does a burger up here. That's what I've been craving. I just watched a guy on YouTube just walk this whole stretch of road. I didn't watch him come back down the other side, though. There's nothing I want right now on the right side. I'm looking at the left side. I wonder if there's a diner down here somewhere where the City Diner used to be.
City Diner closed?
What's that?
City Diner closed?
Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Got ham and eggs. It's Gotham and eggs, but it's G-O-T and caps and then ham. It's one word. Gotham ham and eggs. Got ham and eggs. There's another Mexican place.
Very clever.
I haven't been in there yet. I heard the couple that opened, don't know how to run a restaurant. They just kind of thought it'd be neat to do this.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
So when I heard that, I'm like, oh, shit.
Why do people do that?
I don't know.
If you want to do that, go renovate your kitchen at home and have fun with it, you know? Don't open a business.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like an episode of Kitchen Nightmares or Bar Rescue.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people do that crap.
I'm gonna go to Jack in the Box down there and see if they're open. I haven't had an ultimate cheeseburger in a long time. I don't know what I'll get.
Like sitting 20 minutes in the drive-thru.
Well, I don't know if it's. I don't even know if it's open. I already passed all the restaurants up that way.
Jack in the Box should be open. They're open late.
No, I mean I don't know if they're like open because they keep closing, like literally shutting down.
Oh, like they'll just close at random
Like
times. Yeah,
closed for good, like not open for business any longer.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, the ones that originally closed, I mean, a shit ton of them closed in this area because one dude owned like 700 and something fucking Jack in the Boxes and filed bankruptcy. They are still open. The last time I came here, though, the food quality sucked.
Well, yeah, it's Jack in the Box.
I hope they got root beer because I don't want any caffeine because I don't want to be up all fucking night. I mean, all doggone night. I'm trying not to cuss. Damn it. It's so hard. Damn there. It's bred into me, I guess. I can't stop it.
You try those strawberry twists at Taco Hell Yeah?
No, I don't even know anything about them.
They're a little on the sweet side, but it's better than City Twist. Cinnamon, I hate cinnamon. They put it in everything.
Back in the day, they weren't Cinna Twist. They were cinnamon crispas or something like that. They were like tortilla shells that they had sugar and cinnamon on, and they were like toasted. Those were good.
The apple empanadas didn't have like a crazy amount of cinnamon. They were actually good, but they got rid of them. Jerks. It's like one of those things they'll bring back. Oh, we got apple empanadas back, and they'll charge like $4 a piece for them or something crazy.
Chipotle on some. Oh God, no! That Chipotle's like hell. There's this one Chipotle that just popped up. It is so crazy busy there. I went in there and there's probably been like 25 forking to go orders on the shelf, and mine wasn't one of them, or my two weren't. I had two I was picking up that night.
Yeah.
That was the night I talked to some dude, said he does rents his car through the Uber Hertz deal.
People get really offended when I say don't order. I tell them do not order Chipotle. They're like, I like Chipotle though. I'm like, order Los Amigos, my local Mexican restaurant right here. I'm like, you're gonna get it faster.
Well, I want to go. I actually want to go check out Chipotle. I just don't want to go to any of these in the cities. Chicken sauced and loaded Sandos. What the hell's up?
It's never as good as people say it is. It's like mid.
Well,
I don't understand why people say it's so good.
I like Qdoba, but Qdoba doesn't like me.
It's terrible too.
Good God, our combos went up. Where's our soda?
Yeah, come on, put my boy on already, because there's like all these orders. I have like a 14% acceptance rate. Like I used to be in the 70s or higher most days.
Good Lord, a one-piece egg roll? I didn't know they had that.
Just tell them come out at 4 o'clock every day. Don't even. Like,
one-piece egg roll, $2.79.
That's where the money is. He's not a morning person anyway.
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 moment, please. Yeah, 1 moment, please. I'm deciding.
Really, Tim? You're one of those people?
I don't come here often anymore, and their menu changed. Classic buttery Jack.
Artery clogging. I'm terrible. I'll be back.
Joyful House. Damn, I'm nowhere near that. Okay, I think I'm ready, ma'am. Whatever you are. I'm gonna go with the number 5 combo. Yeah, make that large and Bark root beer, and can I get curly fries with the ranch? The root beer. Curly fry with the ranch dipping sauces. Perfect. Thank you. Probably gonna be like $15. Damn, I can't see now. Their menu board was bright. I'm gonna have to check. Actually, I'm gonna turn Uber off because I'm almost home. Just a couple minutes away. Okay, I know where that sugary is now. Oh, I forgot I did grab an order for tomorrow for 11:10 on Deliver That. I gotta turn the brightness down on this phone. I never did look at the details on it though. Oh, it's only $198.33 worth of food. You know what? This is Red Robin. They still won't have that ready on time. Let me go back to offers on that. I forgot what else I was going to do on my phone just now. Yeah, well. Well, I put it on something darker, that's for sure. I was turning Uber off for some reason. I was going to go look at something else on my phone, and I don't recall. Uber Ski? That I haven't heard of. I wonder if they have that in Denver as well. Oh, I'll get me a hot bag ready for my food. I carry my own food in my hot bag too. What did they call their ranch here? House ranch or something? What's up, Tremaine? I just met you a couple nights ago. Oh gosh, he didn't send you for a free prize, did he? Yeah, I was. I'm like, I'm because I'd never heard of you until I saw you on Necro's live stream when you went live right after he ended his a couple mornings ago. And I said, here, I don't even know this guy, and I'm promoting his channel. No, Chevy, I'm not at that. I'm not at that Jack in the Box with the 2-inch fake eyelashes. No, I don't want to go to that one. No, I'm at the one closer to my house because I ran out of options for grabbing something to eat because I don't feel like cooking dinner. I got plenty of food at home. I just don't feel like making any of it. I'll make my ice cream when I open the lid and eat some out of it later. That's about all the cooking I want to do tonight. I already cooked once today. Oh, no problem, man. I got to go check out this movie he said something, Rideshare or something. Because I know Jonathan K knew who you were, and I'm pretty good buds with Jonathan K. JK. He was just on here. Yeah, I told him you were at 4.97K on the subscribers, and you need to hit that 5,000 mark. I'm craving Mexican, but I don't know. I crave Mexican a lot though. I just don't know what, and I'll end up spending like $40 because I'll get a little of everything, so I don't know what the hell I want. That happens to me a lot at the Chinese restaurants. Steve, I thought Tremaine was going to ask for a free prize because you sent him here. Like last night when we went to Matt and Hector's podcast, Nobody's Favorite Podcast, I believe it was called, which I'd never heard of until last night. So I was pushing. I was trying to get people there. Heck, I even put a link on your Discord, Steve, to that channel, to Matt's channel. If you didn't notice that today or last night. Come on, give me my food. Yeah, I can smell your vape ahead of me, by the way. Well, I've got two catering orders lined up for tomorrow so far, unless something better comes and I'll drop the second one. The first one I won't drop, well, unless something better comes along. Dlivrd might send me something better. I don't know. I got to check my trip time on that. So wait, that 10:15 drop off. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I got plenty of time for that second order. I'm getting Jack in a Box for myself and going home. I'm right across the street from the Compton Heights neighborhood here in St. Louis. I don't know if the house that I'm facing or it's the one just past it. I don't know if it's still for sale, but it was for sale a few months ago. Either that one or the one next to it for $1.2 million. My neighborhood bumps up to this neighborhood. Hard to believe how bad my neighborhood got over the years, and now it's getting better. But it was dreadful. You didn't want to go anywhere near here night or day. But this neighborhood was directly next to it. Now they've got it gated. You can't drive directly from my neighborhood into it. At one time you could, but it's that won't happen now. Not in a long time. That's one thing that helped save it, but oh, there you go, ma'am. Kids in here working. Yeah, I did. With the ranch and the curly fries. Can I get a couple of those ranch dipping sauces, please? Oh. Oh, thank you. Drop right there. Perfect. Thank you. You ladies have a great night. You're in my way, people. Move. I can't get around them. They're just puffing away on their damn vape and won't move the hell out the way. But the van, I can navigate around them. The truck, I would have had a little more issues with. I thought that person's lights were a little bright behind me. They're sitting there with their high beams on. I don't know that you would call these houses mansions, but the one that was for sale had 8 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. They wanted $1.2 million for it. That was recently. It might still be for sale. Is that hey? Okay, cool. Thanks, Steve. Because I can't do that right now. I can't stand Burger King. The AutoZone I was a manager at, we had a Burger King right next to it, and I was never a big fan of Burger King to begin with, but it was just easy to go over there and get a cheap, quick lunch. So I ate there way too often. I went to breakfast there too many times too, because I do like their little breakfast sausage egg sandwich thing, sausage egg and cheese. Comes with the hash browns and the OJ. I do like that. Yeah, guys, go over to Hey Ho's and hit that subscribe button. Let's get him up over 5,000. If he's not there already, he's got to be close. There's my Domino's I go to. That Domino's rocks. That is the best Domino's around, right at South Grand and Shenandoah. They got a good crew in there. Now, the Domino's in my old neighborhood, which is still within the same zip code, that Domino's sucks. That Domino's, though, they actually make good tasting pizza. I don't do Wendy's either. There's just no good ones close to me. And again, all of our Wendy's disappeared for a few years because like one dude owned them all, and not just here in St. Louis, outside of St. Louis, all the way out. My parents live a good hour from here. And even the ones that were, well, they didn't have any in their town, but they had some close to. Turn your brights off. Yeah, they're Wendy's. There was one 14 miles from them. I saw it on my way to get there. That one closed as well. I don't know how many Wendy's that dude owned, but he closed them all just overnight. Just up and closed them. There's a bar here, Crafted. They were on bar rescue. I thought about going there and getting a burger, but I don't know if their kitchen's open this late on a Sunday. You know, Steve, I think I'm gonna work on pumping my subs up soon. I've got a trick for that. Well, it worked to get me to my first 1,000 pretty darn quick. We'll see when I launch again. Oh, they still haven't opened up the laundromat. It caught on fire a while back. I used to use that before I bought a washer and dryer for this place.
Is the dryer what caused it, though?
I have no idea what caused it. Probably an employee in there smoking weed after it closed or something.
Around all the wet.
I quit going to it. Found another one to go to. They were inconsistent with their hours. I'd come by there to do laundry. They weren't open. I'm like, shit. Because I was working a lot.
I never understood that. Like, why aren't laundromats all 24/7 anymore?
You can't do that around here. The one I actually switched to used to be 24/7, but when the new owner got it, she got rid of that because the bums would hang out in there all night long. So she was closing it at 11 o'clock, 10 or 11. She had some dude look like Bob Marley in there that was taking care of things at night and closing it up. He was super cool, really nice guy.
I'm saying this one in town here usually has someone, say, like a couple hours here or there.
There now. You get outside of the city and you'll find more that are 24/7. But you got the riffraff at night to go in these laundromats. They'll probably try and break in to the vending machines, like, you name it.
There's like a homeless dude. He literally had he came inside to ask me for $1.50 in change. I had to break a bill for change. Like, I used my card on all the washing machines, but I was gonna get change for the dryers anyway. He's like, "Oh, I need $1.50 to dry my clothes," which he legit was. I came out and he was wearing a sock for gloves. It's like, bro, I felt like a piece of crap. Like, he's trying. Like, I don't think he was like one of these piece of crap bums. Like, I think he's just starting hard on luck.
I'm backing into my driveway. Me and my neighbor that lives below me, our drunk neighbor that lived on the other side of the building, moved. She kept having to park closer and closer over to my truck because that guy would come home and just park all over the place, run into her car, whatever. Well, he's gone, and now she's still parking too close over this way. She's blocking the gate a little bit, and there's enough room. That gate's big enough, and I had him when they built this privacy fence gate. I had them build the gate wide enough that I could fit a golf cart through. And 2 cars can fit to the left and 2 cars can fit to the right of that. You don't need to block it at all. And I guess she's right on the line. She's okay. It just made it difficult. She could not park on the line and just park further over that way. She knows I got to back this van in here. I know one thing though, even without a backup camera, it's still easier to back this van in here in between my truck and her car than it would be to back my truck in here. What we got going on here? Because I can't, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Meet me in St. Louis. Because my food's going to be getting cold. Yeah, I don't like that, man. You burp their burgers up forever. That's flame broiled, whatever. Wilty, Driven Dad Tony. Oh, are you? Topic cancel culture. Oh yeah, I wanted to sip on my ginormous freaking root beer. I didn't know my soda was going to be this dang big. I'm glad I got root beer. It's not there's no caffeine in it. I like root beer. Barks isn't my favorite, but it'll work. Yeah, for you guys that don't know Rideshare Rodeo, that's Steve, who I always call Steve. He puts out a lot of content on his channel, and unless it's just strictly all DoorDash and Rideshare, most of it's pretty good. But I don't do Rideshare, and I can't stand DoorDash, so you know I don't do that. Y'all know I'm the biggest DoorDash hater on the gig tubes. Before I forget, I got to turn my mileage tracker off. I'm good for forgetting that. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get out here and go in and eat my damn double jumbo jack with cheese. You know what? I don't think I told them cheese, and I don't think it comes with it unless I tell them, and they didn't ask. They're not practicing their suggestive sales. 17. That's a wide range. I'm still older than all of you. That's why I say I'm old like dirt. I'll give people a few more seconds to see Hey Ho's link. No problem, man. And subscribe to Rideshare Rodeo if you're not, because he puts out a lot of good content. You guys know I don't watch actually many gig tubers content. I do watch Steve's. Actually, open that back up. I might get an offer popping in. I got to have that open. Trying to darken my screen. What the hell's dog is barking? Oh, that was my cord. Yes, Parapulse launches tomorrow. If you want to know more about it, go check out the video that Rideshare Rodeo dropped yesterday. It says something about DoorDash Pro on there, but it's more about it's primarily just about Parapulse. Just ignore it says DoorDash. I know it's a bad word. That's what's hard for me to gain subscribers is because I'm so anti DoorDash, and everybody, all the gig tubers that they promote that DoorDash so they get them clicks and get them subs. And I don't believe in the app. I just can't do it. I don't like the way they treat their people. Oh, thank you, sir. Super chat. I actually saw it pop up. I didn't know I could see that on StreamYards. I need a bell in her. Ding, 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 ding. Wah, 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 wah. I used to have that sound effect, a little sound effect board in an app that I could do the sound effects with, but I don't have it in here anymore. I booted it out. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I might be on Pedro's later, checking that out. Maybe I'll get up on his panel if I'm feeling shitty enough. I mean, I put it in the chat, but it's nice to get up there every once in a while on his panel to also say, oh, by the way, DoorDash sucks. On his live stream, I love it. You know, I'll get a jab in there at some point. I may not straight out say DoorDash sucks, but I can't not say something. It wouldn't be in my character to get up there and promote it. I promote like a couple things on there, like you can see what both deliveries are. If they're two different restaurants. You can also jump task and flip-flop your deliveries around. I like those two things. I wish Uber Eats would have those and some of the other apps. But other than that, I'm out. We'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.